No.
No?
René, I
You're
think
right. It's not
I think you
AGL.
didn't progress in time, huh?
Damn it.
Not
I was so
AGL.
prepared for AGL. Look there. I'm so AGL. Okay. But joke aside,
maybe we should ask Felix. Felix, what day is today?
I think it's the first Saturday of 2019, right?
Okay, flat joke Joe is there as well. Perfectly.
That was a bad start. So I have to step up my game for this one. Just like the teams have to step up their game today.
But folks, just to introduce now correctly, we're here to play CSGO. That was, of course, for sure. And we're playing a CSGO tournament. Day 1 of 2.
But not any kind of tournament, right? It's actually our very first 5v5 CSGO tournament, not only internal, but also any kind of teams have registered for this day today. I'm super hyped up because we have teams from Russia, and it's not only the Accenture Norway team playing today, but what we found out just now is that the Accenture Russia team is playing today as well.
But wait, before we start into the details, maybe not all of our viewers may know us. So maybe just to give a short minute to introduce ourselves, maybe. So, folks, I'm just starting off. We're from Accenture, obviously. So as we're on the Accenture channel.
Wait, you guys are from Accenture?
Uh-oh.
That was
but Kate, ladies first. So we go with our first host today. Kate, go ahead.
Well, hey, my name is Kate. Together with Felix, organizer of this tournament. I hope you guys will have a lot of fun. I'm super excited and super hyped up. I wish to all the teams out there lots of fun and success. It's gonna be spicy, I have a feeling. And so I would give back to girl number 2, René.
Here we go. No, host number 2 is as well Felix. So the youth before the pretty ones. So go ahead, Felix.
Well, since I'm so pretty that your age kind of surpasses that, I'm sorry, but then you have to go first. No, but okay. I'm Felix. Those of you who might know me from the last time, I've actually been on stream last week as well for the CSGO match where those two decided to play instead of talk. So this time I'm no longer alone here. Well, I wasn't alone there as well. I'm also responsible, as Kate already said, for organizing this tournament together with her, and also do stuff like Rocket League or Apex or bad jokes, mainly bad jokes, here in our community. So yeah, looking for a fun time today and looking to see if the German team last week really set a mark for what good gaming is, or if today we're going to see something else.
Awesome. Then, last but not least, myself. So probably you know me if you have seen AGL. There was me and Kate as well. Oh, wait, here, there, and yeah. So it's just me, René, Balan, and I'm just giving you hopefully a nice hosting experience and just guiding you through with both of them here as well. So we give you as all of 3 of us giving you the greatest experience you could ever imagine, of course, together with our teams. And starting off now, speaking of teams, Kate, you started already and said there are a Russian team. What else is there?
I think we should have a look at the bracket visual, huh?
Looks pretty nice.
Round 2, we have Cyber Defense and Monad Esports. Cyber Defense is quite of a strong team, and it's mixed. So some people from from France, Switzerland, and Germany as well, and quite a lot of people. I guess 4 or 3 people at least are from Accenture as well. So it's a nice balance actually. And then Monad Esports, they are mixed from Serbia, Croatia, and Bosnia. And they are semi-professional teams, as Endless told me. Some people already fearing them and were stalking the Faceit profiles, so get spicy. Then we have Tongo team, a team from Spain, also from Accenture, and Undefined, the Russian Accenture team. Then we have our famous Accenture Norway team with Sindre, whom we're gonna interview very soon, together against the Happy Hippo gang. And I tell you, the Happy Hippo gang is very funny and also very spicy. And then we have the Bleeding Unicorns, also mixed team from UK, Austria, and other countries as well. Belgium is also included. So that's a very fun team. I love to play with them. And then the longest number on Earth, or longest team name on Earth is, can I have a number 6 with Felix? You can remember. You said we split the name.
Yeah, it's number 6 with extra cheese and cola. Correct
Please.
me if I'm wrong. Yeah, please.
Please,
Sorry.
don't forget the please.
Yeah, where are my manners? Sorry. I'm just yeah.
Yeah, well, it's very mixed. So we have people from Russia, Spain, all over Europe, Finland, Denmark, UK, Germany, Switzerland, France, so all over the place. And it's cool. It's really cool. I'm glad to see that. And thanks, guys, for joining the tournament.
Yeah, and before we continue, there's something that I have to address already because I saw it in the chat. I think we can all agree that René's floor is the best one we have here.
Yes.
So probably we need to switch back. Yeah, perfectly. Now,
Yeah.
you mean my beautiful old floor?
I mean, that owl to the bottom right just looks like the owl that just heard my joke, so okay.
You mean that one? That one?
Exactly that one. That's
Yeah,
usually
I
the
feel
look
that.
that I get.
I can feel that. Absolutely.
Guys,
So
I'm
there's a
very
story behind
sorry.
that, but later on.
Yeah, later on. But I heard that Sindra is here, who will briefly talk to us.
Will he?
I think we need just 1 minute until we get him in. That
Okay.
means I will take that minute to explain you why there are ults on my floor.
Oh god,
Amazing.
get ready for a story time.
Yes.
Okay, now it's really boring actually. Basically, as you can see, I'm sitting in the basement, and yeah, it was flooded. There was water, the floor was gone, everything cracked, and yeah, as I'm basically not getting any new floor so far, I just decided to grab the old carpet from my daughter, and now I got owls. Always with me in every stream. They're just companion me. That's
The
it.
question is, do you have that many owls on it because you need that much wisdom or because you already have that much wisdom?
I just need that much friends. I'm sorry to disappoint. Okay, but
no.
I feel that we're ready now with Sindre, but he still needs to unmute himself.
Hello.
Sandra!
Here we
Hello.
are.
How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much. How
Excited?
about you guys? Excited?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, you and I both have the comparison from the, let's say, outside perspective, I guess, from last week. So, but now, I guess for you, is there a difference in how you look at this tournament now that you're in it this time?
Well, I mean, this is where you got to pull out the tactics, right? This is where it's down to what can you show, what can you do. Last week was a observation chance for all of us, and now it's down to the nitty-gritty stuff.
So you want to say basically it was a chance to get your ass beaten up by a Gold Nova 1 player like me?
Well, I mean, we need to see how it goes, all of us, but it's one of the directions, right?
Well, I proved it last week in our Germany-Sweden contest. I was one of the players. Probably, I got my nickname already. I was the meat shield, just distracting, attracting the fire. Everybody else get a clear shot. So I did my job.
I think I heard the word cannon fodder in there as well.
Yes, that could be absolutely.
Seeing such strategies like cannon fodder, maybe the question now going to you as also the official Accenture Norway team. How did you guys prepare for this tournament?
Mentally, we've been preparing a lot. Physically and in-game, not so much, I gotta be honest with you. But we could pull from experiences from this fall. We've been playing in a few tournaments as a team for quite a while, actually. So I think we can pull in some experiences from there.
Very nice.
What
With the
kind
men's
of
preparation you
tournaments?
have. Sorry?
I was just wondering, what kind of tournaments? ESL?
It's not ESL. No, we're not quite there. We're participating in a Norwegian business league, so to speak. So there's, I think, last season, this fall, there were 49 businesses participating, at least teams. And we competed across 3 divisions, live streaming, and all kinds of stuff. And it goes on for, I think, 2 or 3 months ish.
Will it be live streamed somewhere? We want to know. I want to see. I want to cheer for you guys, of course.
It will be live. It will be live streamed. Yes. I can put the link somewhere for you guys to share if you want to. But
Oh,
it's
that would be lovely.
fair warning. It's going to be streamed in Norwegian. But anyway, CS is CS. It's a global language, right? So
You got it. Nice. Cool. So I'm looking forward to see that link.
yep, I will share that very quickly after this. I mean, we're closing in on time, and we're as ready as can be. I'm ready to beat these guys.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not going to use the word here on live television, but you guys know where I'm going with this.
Well, backsides maybe.
I told you, spicy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chandra, some final words?
I mean,
before
I
we
want
move
to
on?
wish every team good luck. This is amazing that you pull this together, all of you. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Absolutely agreeing in everything. So, thank you first of all for giving us that floor, and of course, thank you to you guys for participating in it. Basically,
I mean, of course.
well, because even if we pulled up everything from an organizational perspective, well, we're nothing without the CS:GO players, of course. So,
Exactly.
It's all in the community. I agree.
Absolutely.
so Dan, looking forward that you beat everybody's ass in this contest.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, guys. And I think, René, until the match 1 is up and running, I think it's time to mention the prizes.
Do you think so? Should we really give a smart, tiny, weeny indication what's going on? What could be there?
Just very tiny.
Yeah, okay, come on.
As tiny as your little cup.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you just cup shame
ahead,
Renee? Are
go
you
ahead.
serious?
I have a very big cup.
No,
Just
we're back to those
mentioning.
two. Oh no.
Nothing without our cup party. Yeah, I mean, I have an even bigger water thing.
She got the biggest one here.
Well, I thought we were gonna play a tournament and not a cup, but okay.
Okay, I think we're just 12 minutes old and we already decided that the girl has the biggest one. Fine with that. And no, go on.
With the prizes. So yes, indeed, the winning team will win some prizes. So we have a pool of gaming peripherals. So gaming keyboard, gaming mice, gaming headphones, Bluetooth headphones, and brands and stuff will be mentioned then tomorrow in the evening once we have the winners.
Okay.
And yeah, price range is around
Do we
100 bucks.
exactly know what it is, or it's just peripheral?
Well,
We just keep it as that.
we would just keep it at that. We will announce it tomorrow, right?
Okay.
Just to keep the hype up a little. Yes.
All right.
All right. Then, are we ready?
I think so. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then I would say we're just switching over to the first match.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. I think they had already the knife round. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but we will see.
Yeah, let's find out.
It's gonna be dust too.
Of course.
It's
I
not
think we're
my
gonna see
favorite map.
but I think we're gonna see a lot of maps just repeat themselves over and over.
Oh, we'll see. Well, regarding our map pool, so the teams can decide between Dust 2, Mirage, Inferno, Overpass, Nuke, and Ancient. So I'm curious what we're gonna see today.
Oh, see, we have I think we had a kind of delay. I think it is 2 minutes delay. That means as the server has now restarted, we have this 2 minutes delay, which we just need to cover. Now the question is, first 2 teams we're seeing here. I think that's an important question. I think we saw it before in the bracket, but who are the ones which are playing now?
So
Are you prepared, Kate?
Am I prepared?
Yes.
Then go ahead. Who are the ones?
So for cyber defense, we have Majax from France, by the way, also one of the cybersecurity leads out there. So you can see it's not only kids playing, it's also the older people are having fun. And no, Matrix, you're not old. Then we have Larox playing, who's like a bit, our community best buddy, I would say. He never misses a competition, especially within Accenture. He participated in AGL. And fun fact, remember, René, when there was this issue in one of the finals that somebody poured coffee over his keyboard? Remember
yes.
it?
Yes,
Is he
I
back and
remember
does he
that.
have more coffee?
Yeah, that was Larux.
Okay, I hope he has no beverages next to his keyboard this time. Okay,
Yes.
folks, but good news.
We can
I
start?
think the server is up. Looks like we're going.
Ooh.
I think we can switch back to the game. At least we have this 2 minutes delay now done. And we can switch back to the game. They're still in the warm-up. I assume they're in the... Okay. Can we just... We have some technical issues. We're just switching in a second. So that means... But question. Still good question. Sorry. In the teams, which levels do we have actually? So we just went through the names, but which levels do we have in?
I can tell you. So I got my little note here. So for Monad Esports, all face at level 10. All face at level 10. Should we mention the ELO? I think we better not.
Okay, and their enemies? What about them?
So there we also have 2 face at level 10s. 1 face at level 8, 1 face at level 1.
Okay.
And
that's gonna be an interesting thing.
No, 3. No, and another one who's face at level 10. So 3 level 10s, 1 level 8, 1 level 1. But the 1 level 1
that's
actually
that's
plays
my
on. No,
Exactly.
he actually plays on level 3. So yeah, just bad luck.
But I already see also people from other teams in the chat that I can recognize, so most likely they're gonna take a closer look at those people that are playing right now to see maybe if they can spot some tactics.
Woohoo!
At least I hope so. Otherwise we'll see the same move yet again, over and over.
You just want to see, you just want to learn something, right?
Me, I'm beyond learning. I'm too old for learning.
Oh, that was quite interesting. He was looking at the wall. Look at that aim. That is kind of pretty neat.
The funniest part is like with the players from Monad Esports, right? If you look at their matchmaking ranks, and yeah, matchmaking doesn't matter anymore. But they're like MG2, so Master Guardian 2 and stuff like that, but then face at level 10.
Okay.
And there we go. Let's get started.
We're on. Nice.
Will probably be either the knife round right now, unless they already had it.
René, by the way, cheers.
Cheers. I think the knife round was already. Yes, we're live. Live.
Oh, and they had a bot on their side, so
luckily
them killing it already. You already see the first encounter here on long. Let's see. Both teams losing 1 member. Let's see how it's going to continue. I like how they're keeping the distance, even though they have the pistols out.
It seems... Oh, what's up there?
They seem to be confused. I thought they were already getting started. Apparently, they don't know themselves if they had a knife round or not.
Ooh, that aim.
So apparently they had a disconnect instead of when they tried to have a knife round. So apparently they're still waiting for the knife round.
Uh-oh.
Bit of miscommunication apparently on that side.
It looks so. Okay, there is some communication going on. It looks like our admin stuff just still needs to kick the bot.
We're off to a flying start. We also see that the team members from the current T side are actually also on the what's it called? On the Twitch chat, trying to reach out to us. So let's hope that they're actually going to.
Yeah, it seems serious. Yeah, folks, we got you. We're trying to get the admin in here.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, in the meantime, I think now it's also reached this. At least one team is stopping as well now. Terrace side, maybe CT is not yet realizing it. Probably not reading the chat then, but let's see.
No clue. No, but they both realized, I think. We had the message that both were saying they're waiting for the admin.
Yep.
So we had a bit of confusion in here. So let's try to get everything in.
Adrian left the game, I think. Bot is out. Restart the game and
Okay.
let's go.
Looks now we're good again.
And now also saying give restart. So apparently they want to do the knife round now because they haven't yet done the knife round.
He was more than a friend. He was my friend. Okay, I see.
That's why I shot him in the face. That's usually how you treat your friends. It's not.
Okay, I see. I won't come near you.
Well, you live close enough to me, so.
Okay, now we're officially in the knife round, folks.
Yeah.
Yes, let's see.
Here we are.
We already see one karambit on one side, so one person actually paid money or got a good gift.
Not only that.
Oh, that was
It's
Nice.
good to hear nobody trying to get double teamed, but Terrace side getting the upper hand for now.
Yeah.
And with that, I think it's close. It's safe to say that Monad Esports will, yes, indeed win this knife round. And they choose CT as well. They want to go there fast. They have zero hesitation to try and make sure they win this matchup. So let's see if they back it up. Fast, 5 minutes warm up. That's how it works.
Okay, but finally we got the knife round. That means we're just waiting for the restart of the server, and then we're good to go.
Yes. And that's why we plan longer in the stream, because of the moments like those.
But that's the funny moments.
Yeah. So whoever is going to edit, if somebody's going to edit a funny moments, it's actually the only part of the video, but okay. It's no fun beyond this point, just pure competitive skill.
Well, one thing is for sure. I think they're warm right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, either warm with anger or warm with excitement. Probably a mix of both. So let's see. There we go.
Okay.
So now it's officially live, so no more it's a knife round. Now
So
we're actually
what-
onto it.
Possibilities does the T side have? So they could go spread over mid, get some mid control or long.
Yep, I'd say that for the first round, the main importance is that they try to
Right.
stay together. I think that's the first step that they should do, not split up too much, because I saw that also in last week's match that this could have been a downfall for people, so let's see if they're learning from it. See also Monad Esports really spreading themselves out, of course not knowing where they're going to start, so making sure that they have every angle covered. But with that flash, of course now knowing that they're coming from A long. We have our first encounter. That's why they already paid a lot for smoke.
Holy.
Very good. Let's see if they
Nice
can use
play.
the smoke to their advantage, but so far it doesn't look like they can
nice.
capitalize on it.
What is there to me?
He's dying. And we see that, I think it's safe to say that, oh, I spoke too soon. T
Oh,
said
yeah.
coming back, but getting ambushed from behind.
Oof.
Very well played from the players who were on B side, now not going the obvious route, but taking a longer but safer route then. Now it's Majax against 2 of Monad Esports. Can he do this one? He doesn't have the bomb, so he's on the time pressure now. Monad, of course, making sure they split up a bit to make sure they're not...
Oh, that's neat. Ah, the bomb is on A. I just saw it.
He has to go back to it, but he's trying to find out a different way. Maybe making sure that they go to A side so he can try to go for a retake and has the upper hand. But I think now they heard him. Yep. Nice one, and that's the first round going to Monad Esport. let's see if that's a sign for this match to come. Because for now, they're still playing only best of 1, so if they win this match, they advance to the next round.
I'm curious, you know, like some people were already a bit nervous when they saw them, and but honestly, let's see if they. I wouldn't say that they will win, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think only time will tell. They're already starting off strong on this round, already with 4 kills already. And I can say already one more time because I haven't said it enough.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
keep
there's-
a cool head, guys. It's all good.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't have to say much about that round, I think. I think it was pretty obvious who had the upper hand here. But now definitely the T side getting good weapons, so maybe, I didn't check it right now, maybe they just saved up to get better weapons now and try to recover from this one. Because 2 rounds are not as much as they might seem.
René, you used to play on ESL back in the days, right?
Oh, that's
I mean-
years. No, that's centuries ago. So
And
no,
I'm pretty
no,
sure
I
you-
won't talk about that.
Yeah, but I mean, you used to play on Dust 2 a lot back in the days
Yes,
too, right?
absolutely. Days when it was still good.
And when in a situation like this one, what was your team doing to catch up, basically?
Well, we were pretty young. It was basically just a yelling round, and why the? You're just doing not stupid things all the time. Yeah.
But what strategies would they have, we think? What strategies would they have now to catch up? Full rush B?
Well, I think they've already, if they looked at it, they will already notice that when they try to rush them down, they usually don't, it doesn't work out usually for them.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think the best step for them would be to try and stay a bit behind. Because as you can see, at least one player of them can already kill 2 of them, so the skill gap is probably seen, or they just have a slow start. Either way, currently Monad Esports trying to make a mark, since of course also other teams are watching now. So everyone who's watching will know when we have to go against these guys, they're not playing around, they're actually being serious this one.
But they spread out like crazy. All of a sudden, they are surrounded.
I think that's their main advantage right now. They find their spots very early in the match and then can easily converge on the enemy whenever they see them anywhere. So maybe trying to stay together but not rushing would be an idea. Not sure if that's a good tactic though, don't quote me. I already see one person pushing ahead on mid alone, maybe that being an issue. You see now this time nobody going directly to B or A, but trying to hold down mid and get control of it.
Oh,
It immediately gets stomped in their path by the man whose name I unfortunately cannot pronounce, but he's making a mark for sure. Now they have the bomb, and that's, I think that op, as good as it is, won't be enough against this team.
but to be honest, I have no clue how they can just assemble. I think it's just really a mental thing. So they really need to get themselves together, maybe bring up some new tactics, because I think right now, whatever they tried was not working out. Maybe they could try to go with a delay somewhere. Not sure.
Wow.
That
Okay.
was okay.
I think that was the prime example that Monad Esports has their angles right.
I would definitely agree on that.
We already have a message in the chat, and I think that's a very valid point. 4-0 or 5-0 isn't a match lost yet. We're mainly trying to comment on what we see as Monad Esports showing off here right now. Them really dominating these first 2 rounds, but of course nothing is lost just yet for them.
Absolutely. There's still a comeback possible. And to be honest, I want to see it.
I mean,
But
your old
they're kind
teammate
of
is there as well
dominating.
from last week. Your teammate from last week is there as well, so you should be more or less rooting for them, or is it after the match is over you go separate ways? with Lerox.
No, of course not. But that's the reason why I said I want to see them come back.
Ooh.
But as you see, as you say, it's let's say the game has a direction. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. But let's see. This time they're staying behind, and so far it seems to be working out quite well for them to make sure they don't rush down any side, but actually take their time.
Oh, that's looking better.
Yeah, they're actually having the
Oh,
upper
yes.
hand, now having ace side with 3 versus 1.
Ooh, 3 versus. They will make that round. You gotta believe.
Now I think we just reached the turn point.
I wouldn't say that's so
Oh,
soon.
oh,
We
he
shouldn't
is
jump to
personal short.
conclusions.
Ah,
Oh, ooh.
you're right, but it looks better.
Yep, and if you look at the map, they're really spreading each other
Ooh.
out. Could be a good advantage, could also be their downfall now. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh.
He, of course, knows where he is. Can the person far down on long cover for his teammate? Apparently not.
It's a one-on-one.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
Very
nice.
nice.
Good job.
That was nice.
That's the comeback time now. You know, they have to get used to each other a little bit.
I think
They
they
have to
just
warm up.
Yeah,
So-
it's just really they gave them some first rounds. Now they mentally prepared, mentally there where they should be, and now all things are coming together.
So you're basically Kronk from that movie.
Oh,
yeah,
seriously, I
it's all
just want
coming
to
together.
bring that one.
Already again 2 kills on the way to B. So whoever wanted to go to the B side got stomped in their path. Let's see what the other 3 team members can do in this round. They're definitely trying to keep a low profile on top mid, except for one person shooting through it. So let's see if they can make Monad Esport forget where they are and then come out of nowhere. They already have the first Monad Esports fans in the chat.
There they're coming.
Will we have a hippo train?
Well, I think that has to wait until the Hippo gang actually comes up.
I want to see a hippo train, like we have with the cheese train. By the
Those are things you
way,
shouldn't force.
René, are you missing your rats here and there?
Here and there, I'm just missing them, to be very honest. I was a big fan of the Reds. Everybody knew. I know the people were disliking that one of the hosts was not how's it called? Unparteiisch.
Hey, I mean,
Well, I like them. I mean,
yeah, they were cool.
that was
Their
properly
comeback was
selling.
amazing. That's actually funny because we have double elimination, right? So back in AGL, we had the League of Legends part, and there was a team that was fairly good, and they in the first round they got kicked to the losers bracket, but they won it, and then they once again the team we all thought gonna win. And then they went the overall tournament. This was a lot of fun. Ooh, we have a monarch train, as it looks like.
Yeah,
Looks like
small one,
what
but
is
it
in the
could get
chat going
started.
on? I just saw. Who was it?
By
Flex
the way,
W. Did no
and
respect is
this-
real. What's going on there? I haven't seen it.
I honestly missed it as well. I think it was a very early shot, maybe through mid, through the doors. I'm not sure if that actually happened, just an assumption from my side. I honestly missed it as well until I saw the chat.
but I indeed can learn something.
I thought just the same.
Yeah, I mean, for this round, it won't help them that much because pretty much nobody of the other team is going that direction. But it's a nice idea. Maybe in a future round.
Oh,
That guy is on fire. Seriously. I think we saw a lot of exactly this player, which the name we can't pronounce. Mr. Mr. 56.
Yeah, but here getting shot in the back. Now can whoever just killed him make sure that he also can get the other people on their side? At least pushing them back on B side.
it's 4v4 at the moment, so
Yeah. And also what I love to see is the second one of their players on Terror's side now got attacked from cyber defense, the other ones rushed to his defense. No joke intended, but it still happened. So that's very good to see that they're now actually trying to converge together when anybody is under fire to make sure they're not outnumbered. They're a very nice angle from Mikso. Zzz. He's definitely, unlike his name, he's definitely not falling asleep on the keyboard, so the lot of Z's kind of seem like it.
I feel that a flat joke coming again and again.
Well, Joe is my middle name. It's actually not, but I'm gonna adopt it. I'm gonna adopt a dog named Joe, and I'm gonna teach him all the flat jokes. But it has to be a husky for that.
Okay, I think we're losing track right now.
but we need to
Yeah.
say one thing for, like, to be fair, I mean, these guys just hopped off probably from the last call, jumped behind their PC, and turned on CSGO and started playing.
You mean
Yes,
like
definitely.
us?
The terrorists, yeah, like us.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the part of this tournament as well, since we have a lot of people from Accenture side. And of course, we normally have a work day. Unless they took vacation for this occasion, they're going to have to do it directly after work. You see them now all trying to stick together. Maybe that's going to help them out now, going all through mid. They're at least hellbent on A, as it seems.
Oh my god.
Oh. Ah.
They got a
Raiding one right here,
good-
very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see, but of course now their direction going to A is known. Will they try and switch up and rotate to B, or will they try and stay on this one? They're still staying on mid, so trying to give
Mid.
not that much indication of where they want to go. Maybe that's also not a bad
What
thing.
is he doing? What is he doing? Nice.
Oof.
Nice.
I didn't see that coming. I thought it was
Ooh.
over.
Okay.
Oh, too bad.
Nah.
These guys are really knowing their ankles.
Yeah, I think also what we can see here as well is a lot of communication is probably going on in that team in the background, because the second one side gets attacked, the others immediately have a way to position themselves. So I guess their communication is better, but let's see. Maybe they train CT side all their life, and on T side we're going to see an entirely different team. So
Well,
who knows?
one is already saying in the chat, Monad, remember that name?
What name again? Sorry. Nah, but let's see. Currently a small engage on mid, and now trying to capitalize from the side. Perhaps making too much noise though. Nope.
Nice shot.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Yep.
Very nice. Giving them an early entry frag. Let's see if they can use that for any advantage, or if they take too long.
Lerox is actually a strong opper, so
I guess that's his opportunity then to show it.
oh yeah, maybe it is.
I feel like that joke wasn't got, but I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah, so
I
let's
find
see.
more of those.
I mean, he has no an op, so maybe.
Yeah, but the other side has 2 ops, so if we're trying to mount the ops, then they still have the upper hand. But let's see. Because he is actually already dead. But now them sandwiched by from both sides. Let's see what they can make out of this situation.
Nice.
So far, holding their own very well. Getting it down to a 2v1.
Nice. Good. That's a nice shot.
Very nice.
And he gets the op, of course.
And of course, probably either for his teammate or for himself. We'll see.
Oh, and I just want to say he has a good spawn for the mid, but he was just passing over the AWP.
Yep.
AK op.
Oh.
AWP.
AWP!
AWP.
Also, an interesting side we see here from Monat now, this time having nobody on long for the first moment, so not expecting anything on that side for now. Let's see how much steps they're going to make on long before they realize.
That there is no one?
Nah, but if they hear it from short, that there's actually something coming.
And
which I think they just did.
Oh. Ow.
See, in the smokes, they got past him. Can they use that to their advantage?
Bomb drop.
Fortunately not. Leaving now
And
only
he
2 versus 4. Let's see.
oh, that was a lucky one.
Getting traded. Now the op 2 versus 1. Let's see.
Oh, I wanted to see the shot.
One person on their side hiding
Are
very
they
well. Can he use
seriously
that?
doing? Is he seriously hiding on spot?
Well, he has the patience of and an iron will to make sure he stays there.
Oh,
Absolutely.
But nice try.
And with that, we have the first double digits on any team for this team. Or for this tournament, sorry. We're also closing in on halftime, so let's see if the team Cyber Defense can still get 1 or 2 wins of the rounds on T side before going to maybe, hopefully, their preferred side of CT. At least I would hope that.
Magic from
Let's
the
see.
op.
I mean, for that range that he's currently on, it surely makes sense. Now smoking off to see if he can cross without any issues. And it seems to have worked out for them, but the teammate of Monad already with the trade.
Finally, somebody's cheering also for Darox. Greetings to Salty.
Yeah,
It's well
interesting because
deserved.
interesting because he's actually on another team later on, so some favoritism between the teams as well. Let's see.
There is a quite salty toast on the chat as well, which is screaming your name, Kate.
Yeah, that's the
Anything
person we
I
just
should
mentioned.
know?
He's actually going to be later on in, I think, Bleeding Unicorns is where he is.
Their logo, like they just out of the blue very quickly drew on in PowerPoint the logo.
Seriously.
And yes, yes. I mean, the guy who drew it is from Accenture. I mean, what do you expect? We do a lot with PowerPoints.
Maybe bringing the attention back to the current match, where we also have the question, which maps will be played today in general? The teams get to decide that. So there's a map pick before that that's happening by our help desk. So for example, in this match, they chose Dust 2 before by elimination. So anybody who knows the premiere, that's how it works. So yeah, we don't know which maps we'll see today. It already is them going, I guess, full B right now. Let's see if it's going to pay off for them. The first close enough thing to a B rush we have right now. Although it doesn't have much rushing included. One of these spot already getting the upper hand with the kills. Let's see if they can bring this round home for themselves as well. Very nicely played.
That was not nice.
Huh? For Monad, it was nice.
Yeah,
The
for
other one's
Monad
not so
was
much.
nice. He just
But
shot
now
him in the back of his head.
Tactical placement.
Tactical placement. I see. Okay, gotcha.
So
we
calculated.
already see the last round on this constellation before the teams get swapped.
Oh,
so
that
let's see.
was clean.
Yep. Definitely not a good place on mid for them.
Ooh.
And I think with that,
Oh.
13-2, Monad Esports really making their mark in this first one.
Absolutely.
Let's see if they can keep it up on T side, or if, as I said, they just have all the muscle memory on CT side, but no recollection of T side. I would say that's a safe bet that it's not the case, but who knows?
I just hope their morale is still okay.
Yeah, I mean, they still have enough times to recover, because at the end of the day, it's still a double elimination.
An accident knife? Wait.
I'm not sure if that was that accidental, to be honest.
I think it was an
Didn't look.
accident. I think.
Let's see. Let's hope so, at least. But also, even though it's a pistol round, both teams staying back. Interesting. Normally when I see pistol rounds, they're really just rushing at each other. It seems that 3 people of Monad Esports are already on their way to B. Maybe they're just waiting for a delayed rush while they're expecting it to be A. MGN trying to hold his own here, getting 1 kill, but the other one...
Nice shot from
Can't believe
Matrix. Nice. Nice. Good job there.
Nicely getting them from the backside and making sure that they get the first win on CT side. Could this be the beginning of an amazing comeback?
Oh, one person in chat is already, hey, Endless, can you sign my profile? Do you guys know who Endless is, by the way?
No.
So Endless is the coach of Monad Esports. Very funny person. And apparently also level 10 and very strong player. So I think he has a name in that industry as well.
Yep, and even though I don't have a name, I still get to also apparently sign a profile. Maybe later. If you win a match, if you win your match later on, I'll sign your profile. Salty.
Oh, Endless is just saying
Stakes
I'm
are
legend
raised.
level 4.
But my signature in your profile, Felix, is still pending.
It will be pending for years. If one day, I don't know, for some reasons I leave gaming behind, on the last day before I delete Steam, it's gonna unload.
Yes.
I'm sure about that.
Signature incoming.
But now the tactical toilet break of cyber defense being over, at least that's what Monad Esports assumed. Let's see if they can actually keep the momentum from the first 1 round. At least gun-wise, they have an advantage. Monad Esports saving up for the next round.
Have you noticed one thing? They are not rushing that much.
Yep, that's what I mentioned at first. We have no B rush we've seen so far. They're really trying to take their time.
Nice
Now
shot
going
from
down
MG.
A long being the closest one to a rush.
Nice.
Oh, that was
Ooh,
pretty nice.
Yep, very well placed. Our Mr. 56
Nice.
trying to get many of them as well, but still wasn't enough to take out all of the team on his own with a pistol.
Felix, your fan, a priori superior wants you to sign his profile.
Felix,
That's
please
not what he
sign
wants
my
me to sign. Well, is it evil if I say he can kiss my
nice.
books? I think he knows what it means. But now Monad Esports also having proper weapons this time, so let's see what they can make out of this one. Definitely having a slower start on T side than they had on CT.
Oh, nice.
Yep. People are already expecting a comeback. Let's see if they can make it true. I mean, they're already down 1 man, now trying to take it slow. Let's see if they can pay off for them.
Oh, okay. Now let's see what the guys in front are doing.
Of course, the guys on short now aware that people are coming down long. Can they make the most of that information? So far, using it very well. Now we have 1 person versus 2. I mean, it's the second best player so far on Monad Esports side, so he has a chance.
Ooh.
I mean, he would anyways have a chance, but
Let's
that
see
makes
if
the chances higher for him.
Oh,
Hearing one person behind him.
Nice.
Very nice
Unlucky.
headshot, getting it down to a
Very
1v1.
unlucky. Oh. Flash.
Nope. He needs to get the plant if he wants to stay in the match for longer, unless he gets the kill fast. Now, of course, making the...
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, he survived that.
He survived with 4 HP. But I think it's down to one
Oh.
shot. Very nice.
Nicely played.
Tobio, as the last member live, getting 2 people, as it says it also here, showing that there is a reason why he's now the best in his team for this matchup.
Well, Lerox definitely has a fan group.
Yeah, he has, and I hear that also from you. So let's see.
So I'm still waiting. So they're always comparing Lerox already with, what was it? Lerox greater than Jesus Christ. Lerox greater than the Pope. Well, one or the other. So that's gonna be interesting. Which
Nice. Come on,
what we'll see
yes.
next.
Yep. So far, getting once again the upper hand, even though apparently only having a half buy this round. If I look at the weapons. So let's see if they can really put some more pressure
Nice
on
shot
Monad
from
Esport.
NGN. He's also a very good player. By the way, guys, I heard some rumors. I don't know if they are true, but apparently there will be a follow-up of our friendly match, Sweden against Norway.
Oh ho!
Oh ho! I don't know. We need to get the confirmation.
We're definitely having a rush B that really didn't work out that well with a great angle from MGN.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was.
Now once again up to Tobio, this time double the odds against him, and I think that's a bit too much for even him to handle.
I just want to say he's known, and that was his end.
Yep. And I mean, also with that HP, 1 versus 4 would have been quite a miracle round if he could have got that one. Yeah, Monad Esport once again not buying many weapons, trying to save up for the next round. But with all their save-ups, they have to get back on track somewhere soon. Otherwise, the other team will be probably too much on fire, from what I can tell. Really not wasting any time.
Nice.
Holy
Good
moly!
job
well
there. They're warm now.
Yeah, I think the other teams are probably making very close notes on what these two teams are doing, because I think going against either of these teams will be tough. And also, we picked, of course, the best match to start with, apparently. Seeing as they're really trying to get to this 15-15. So let's see. Or maybe even 16-14, who knows?
What is... Ooh.
Kate, what you looking at?
I was first looking at MGN because I thought he would have him, but then he threw out the flash. So.
Oh, that
nice
was a
Knock
nice
shot on
shot.
long.
He got flashed.
Yep, and now, once they have the good weapons, now making sure they use them to the best of their advantage and their abilities. Now down to a 3v3. Let's see. Both sides still in this match.
Now it's up to MGN and Majax.
Yep, literally to the M&Ms, I'd say.
M&Ms.
The M&Ms. And that guy is really just sneaking behind that box and waiting.
And it works very well.
Nice.
But it's 1 versus 2. He already has lower HP.
Nice try.
And that now putting a lot of pressure on CT, because now Monad Esports only has to win 1 more in order to win this entire game and bring this home for themselves.
And I just received the information that the other game has ended as well, so I just need to clarify who was actually winning of the two teams.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know. And the Happy Hippo gang is getting ready, I think.
But first up, back in this match, important information that our player we're seeing right now could gather for his team. Hopefully the auto capture stopped. Because the mid player actually got to see two people going to B side, which probably was a major advantage for them, sealing their fate in this match. Yeah, so I think, as we can also see in the chat, well played from both teams.
That was absolutely well played. And at the end, there was a pretty nice comeback. I need to tell you.
Mm.
That was really. I thought when I saw, what was it at the end? 12 versus, what was it? 4? Something like that?
I think it was close to 13-4 when they switched sides,
Or
so
something like that, yeah. I think they were pretty much coming back. Was really nice to look at.
yeah, definitely.
It's hippo time.
It's hippo time.
Oh,
I
God.
finally have it, guys.
She literally waited for the entire last match for this moment, I guess.
No, I actually just now I just ran and got it, right? But yeah, it was a very interesting match. But guys, Cyber Defense, it's not over yet. You still can win the losers bracket and play maybe again against them or against somebody else.
May we have that, as in AGL, you remember when, I think, who was it? The Accenture Gaming League or the Reeking
No,
Reds?
the Reeking Reds.
The
That's
Reeking
what I'm
Reds were
talking
basically
about, yeah.
eliminated in the very first match, and they were coming back. And the
We
final
actually
game.
had this twice in the AGL, so that can happen more often than you can think of.
So
But now you've already mentioned the hippos. Who are we seeing next as well?
that's a good question. So I probably, René, you said it already. So the other team, Undefined, won, right? So in the second round, it will be Monarch Esports against Undefined, I believe. René, we can see your Discord.
That's not mine. That's not mine.
But the next match is gonna be Accenture Norway against the Happy Hippos.
Yep, so now the person we just interviewed at the very start, now seeing him in action. Let's see. I mean, he said he has mental preparation, and I think that was mainly because of us. So now him not being able to hear us maybe is an advantage for him. Who knows? But I think in the meantime,
So
what should we do in the meantime until we're ready?
I'm just looking at the chat. So the other game is still ongoing. So I would say until the other games are finished off and we're waiting for the second game to be prepared. And let me get it straight. Who was the second game which we're going to announce? You just said it was the Happy Hippo gang against Accenture Norway, right?
Yes.
It's the next one we're gonna say.
But
We
I'm
want to
pretty
see.
sure maybe. I think they're voting for the map now, getting ready. So
Okay. I would just say maybe you give us a quick overview on who we're talking about. So we saw already Sindre, who is in the Accenture Norway, if I'm not wrong, and the Happy Hippo gang. We just heard now the name. We saw that you're eating Happy Hippos, but who's in the Happy Hippo gang and Accenture Norway? Do you have any insights on that?
Of course I do. So we have Rusty, who is also a Faceit level 10 player and very strong from Germany. Then we have Panda from UK, also Faceit level 7, but I heard he is also playing on higher level and very strong player. Snowy, Faceit level 5, but he is playing since Snowy, greetings to you. You recently mentioned it, but since 10 years now. And once I overheard a conversation that one guy who was playing in one of the bigger esports teams, he raised him a little bit. At least played with him when he was younger. So then we have Blue, finally a female. a woman, Hey Blue from UK. She's level 6, super strong player, giving me a lot of tips, same as Rusty and Snowy. And then we have Pika from the Netherlands, also strong player and from also face at level 10. Now, they are actually coming quite close to the okay, and there is a little bit of a difference, but their elo was also very high. So I personally see them a bit a strong challenge to Monad Esports. I hope they will. But no, strong team overall. Cool guys, funny guys. You can have a lot of fun with them. And yeah.
Now, also saying in the chat, don't overhype them.
Yeah.
And what we also see right now in the chat is a lot of questions going towards the bracket and towards who won the other match, Tongo team or Undefined. So I'm not sure if we have the bracket ready, but if we do, maybe we can take a look on it to see
And by the way,
who won it.
Rusty. Okay, I will show this later once we're done with the bracket.
But looking at the bracket, we still don't seem to have a proper answer if Tongo team or Undefined has won. So keeping us on our toes for sure. But we can definitely see also it being reflected here with Monad Esports definitely winning against Cyber Defense. But as you can see in the lower side, Cyber Defense is not out yet. They still have the chance to come back.
Exactly.
So let's see if the new Reeking Reds are coming back.
Yeah.
By the way,
And-
the Rusty, greetings to you. Of course, I'm a bit hyped. I have a hippo in my hand. What do you think? That's a lot.
I'm not going to comment that.
Me neither. Me neither. Leave the bad jokes to me. I can do them worse.
Absolutely.
Then go ahead.
Because that's how it counts. No, but also one way that I saw in the chat as a question, if there's a way for our chat to see the bracket, unfortunately no, so you're gonna have to well, stay on your toes until we show you. But
Or you just give us a heads up and maybe we can just get a little bit quicker to it.
that's also a thing.
Okay, just got the information. There is a winner in the other match, and it's Undefined. 16-7.
So, which
Yeah.
means the next game will be Monad. No, I mean, later on in the second round, we will see Monad Esports against Undefined.
Yep, and Cyber Defense, which we just saw, will have to take on the Tongo team if they want to survive. So let's see.
And
Do we
that's
have-
also a match we will see a little later as well.
Do we have already an overview which maps were banned and which were now going to be played?
Let's check.
So I can see at least on the server that we're on Nuke.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of there's still players joining, so not yet being ready.
Yep.
So I think we should bridge the time in the meantime. So maybe also giving a quick point of advertisement for myself. I know normally you shouldn't do that. This time I do it. I don't care. Basically, there's solo streams coming up. So for anybody who is interested in seeing just me talk random stuff and play a game and probably fail at it horribly, feel free to join me starting probably the next Saturday. So not this one, not this weekend, the weekend after it. The for those of you who are on our Discord in the announcement chat, you can still vote on it. I'm checking right now. Currently, Dark Souls 3 still being in the lead for the
Still?
game that I have to play. Yes, by only 3 points though. So Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy coming back, perhaps. I don't know yet. Still 3 days open. I'll close the voting on Sunday.
Where is the announcement? It's in our announcement here in the Discord,
In
right?
our announcement
in
chat
the
in the
very
Discord.
first
That's what I
announcement
mentioned.
channel. Oh, I see it.
Exactly.
Perfect. Above our CSGO Accenture internal match, Sweden against Germany, where we just beaten off Sweden's ass.
Well, the Swedish said last time they will kick the ass from Norway team, so
I hope to see that.
I want to stream that, to be honest. I want to see that one. But maybe we should do this actually more often, guys. Maybe we should talk to the Russian colleagues. Maybe there's a Germany against Russia or Russia against Sweden. I don't know.
Yeah, we also have a message in our chat saying from one of your teammates that you allowed them to draw. Is the truth being revealed from the amazing comeback, or is that just some hype up here? I guess the silence is a guilty silence. Okay. That's the look on the face. I'm going to kill you later, Mark, but okay. All right.
All right.
I'm not saying anything on that. Okay, but I think we're getting more or less complete. I think Happy Hippo is complete. And Norway is complete as well.
Nope, they're not completed.
Not
for sure
complete?
not. One remnant of the last match still on the server. So if you're hearing this, please make sure you leave so the other Accenture Norway player can join. But I think they're now out as well.
Yes. So what? But wait. Frack?
I think he was also on their side. So there's still a bit of bridging left to be done.
I think he needs to leave as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Now
also,
we're good.
For future matches, please make sure you leave the server afterwards so the other teams can join.
Exactly.
That would be lovely. Okay, and now 2 Happy Hippo players left the game as well.
Now, one of them was, I think, still the other person that couldn't join. So let's see. They're now trying to rejoin, maybe.
Okay.
To finally have their team complete.
But I think Bulldog is he also the Happy Hippo team? No.
Well, the question is, maybe should we then switch to this warm-up that we see so that our chat also knows what we're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we can just switch over to... Yeah, perfectly. Thank you, sir.
Snowy also wins the award so far for the cutest picture. For sure.
Isn't it Snowball I don't know, Snowball was the Simpsons cat. How was that rabbit called?
I have no idea.
He put always on his superhero costume, and he was then completely exchanged and was self-confident and all that stuff. I remember that movie.
Superhero bunny.
Yes, the superhero bunny. He was completely crazy.
Why am I not doubting that? But I guess, even though they have a bunny, let's not hop to any early conclusions. And let's see how this match is actually going to go. That was a forced joke, I'll admit that one. But sometimes it just has to happen. But this time, actually very cool, they actually have made their own team names, so we can see the team names up top as well. And don't have to go for CT and terrorist. But also now, maybe to mention it again, the player Fly So High now being the person that we first interviewed early on. So keep an eye out for him and that team if you want to see someone whose face you've just seen.
But I must say, the current picture we see, or the current player we're just watching at, so December, lovely name. The picture is awesome.
It's an old picture of you, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know where they get that from.
I'm wondering as well. I mean, wrap it up is your business look, but the other one is the look afterwards.
Where do you know my pictures from? Where do you have them from? I would know. I would like to know that.
I won't tell, and don't ask Mark.
Okay, I see where this is going. Okay, but I think we're still waiting for the last one to join. I'm not sure if Bulldog is really the player or not. Is it Pika?
I think he is, since you have Hippo Gang already mentioned up top, so I think that's definitely their team, but probably them also just taking a well-deserved time to get warmed up.
Absolutely. Which is fair enough.
And again, we have the question, is there a way to see the bracket? I'm going to mention it again. For now, during the matches, we won't switch to the bracket. Afterwards, we'll try to switch after each encounter to the bracket to show you the latest updates. But there is no way from the chat to directly get a view at the bracket. Unfortunately.
I'll put that on my list as an improvement for next time. Maybe you can do something. Okay, I see. We're ready at least. Same, ready. Those teams, we're getting there. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah, also
I'm
got
Did,
some
did your
confirmation.
cellar just get flooded another time, or what happened?
That was my starting motor. Probably we're going to have now a restart as well, and I assume as we're going live, then we have this 2-minute delay again.
Most
We won't
likely.
talk again about my owls. I just want to state that and make that clear.
We're not going to talk about you? About
We're
what?
not gonna talk about the owls on my carpet.
I'll have to think about that one, but let's see.
Did you just say owl? Need to think about that?
Yeah, of course. What do you
Wha-
expect?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
No, I never played in Harry Potter, but still, I'm not serious.
Wow. No,
Have
I'm
a little stretch.
Okay. 30 seconds to go, and then they hopefully warmed up.
Yep, let's see. Oh, that's something that shouldn't be the case. Our server admin now being in one of the teams.
Mm.
We just try to mention that he is also here.
So we need to keep an eye on him.
Let's see. So probably gonna have a. Oh, nope. That was the Uno reverse card, but okay.
Oh,
So Sigaro is just asking, ready or not?
they are ready.
Ready or not? Okay. What are we waiting for? I think there's still a little bit of unclarity ongoing. Right.
Maybe the teams should mention one more time that they're ready, just to be on the safe side.
Probably it wasn't seen because it was not written in a console. It was just written by the spectator.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be.
saw that as well. Yeah. Okay.
Now we
Here
have
we
the
go
knife
with the
round.
knife
Let's
round.
see.
Oh, there are a couple of skins on the one side.
Yeah, definitely. We know who cashed in more.
Or just got luck.
Or that. Or has very, very rich friends.
Basically, I think the same which here Blue has. I got the same one. I was just once lucky.
Let's see. We already see the Hippo Gang taking a little time to really make sure they
Whoa.
get the side pick.
They just survived completely.
Yeah.
They completely devastated the Norway team.
I told you they're spicy.
Holy moly!
Yep. So now them switching to make sure they join their side. And once they're finished with that, we're going to have the beginning of the proper match. A round that took only 2 seconds. I think that's a first in CSGO history as well. Don't quote me.
No, but it was quite well done this time, so we didn't have all the issues like the last time. Looks good.
It's a learning experience for everyone.
Learning. Well, it's our first time CS. No one will mention.
And now seeing Nuke here brings a love-hate relationship for me as the best one, but let's see what both sides will do. We definitely see the Norway team taking their time, not trying to go too fast to one side. Already
I
an
mean,
interesting self-flash we can see.
don't forget the Norway team has a lot of experience playing together as a team since they won a lot of tournaments.
Well,
So
definitely,
does the Happy Hippo gang.
though definitely communication won't be the issue in this match. At least I don't think so.
Mark just made something happen and gave the link for the bracket. Just to mention that in the chat.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Already there, the first round going to the Hippo gang. They're definitely not impressed by our announcement saying that they're going to play against an official, or any team could basically play against the official Norway team. So let's see. Very good start.
I will not eat my hippo yet.
Okay, that sounds just wrong.
Just like
In what
small-
way?
I'm talking about the Kinder Hippo. Happy Hippo.
Yes, yes, of course, you do.
Hazelnut. But I have a feeling we are about to get a very strong hippo train. Not with hippos, but with hearts.
Are you
cool.
trying to trigger something?
I think she's desperately trying for it.
Yes.
I just want to have a train again. Come on, René.
You can't force it. It needs to happen on its own.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You can't force it.
Very well that René was forcing it too. He was like,
But
I want the
we're
cheap
seeing
train.
maybe from the trains back to the nuke, because that's a different map. We're seeing currently not really one side trying to get or not really one side getting the upper hand for now. So let's see. Currently
Okay.
planting on B. Can they
That
retake
was
the
a
side?
nice shot.
Yeah, Bulldog wasting
Absolutely
little
nice.
time. Maybe trying to make sure that also you get to see I'm on this team and I'm here to stay.
Oh, that is a nice finishing sound. I like that. It's not the usual one.
Yeah, well, you usually have to have the same 3-1, so it's good to see that there's a fourth one existing. But now we again see Happy Hippo having enough money to buy decent weapons, whereas the Norway team making sure they save up some money for perhaps the next round. But therefore throwing all their money into nades, getting surprised by a panda.
Yeah.
Them already taking a lot of damage. But of course still being alive means still having a good shot at this round.
Oh, Sindre was not looking
Bulldog.
carefully on that.
Stopping Tinder.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Rusty.
Having a good angle on Rusty's side.
Reading it as a book.
Getting it down to the 1 versus 3. But at least
And-
he's close to the bomb, but nope.
Like,
And also I got the notice in chat, Bulldog might not be Bulldog, but actually, and now I'm a bit sad, Kate, that you as the Hippo fan didn't realize this. That seems to be Pika, who seems to be muted in-game. So, yeah, one of their players apparently being muted, that's why we don't see his real name.
I
Just pointing
see.
that out.
Interesting. Well, probably he just collected some bad reports because of playing too good, obviously. Could be a reason.
Yeah, but we definitely see here a slower playstyle than we saw in the previous matchup. Could be either due to the map, of course, but also maybe due to both teams trying to be careful about this one. And first get a good feeling of who they're playing against. He looks like he's ready to open this door. Let's see, his face definitely indicates it. Just waited for it.
He was to open this door.
Yeah, that was the entire reason why he has this picture. He's going to change it in a moment.
Absolutely.
You see the Norwegian team having an upper hand in terms of players. Let's see if they can play that numbers advantage out. Definitely still not trusting any site that seems to be clear.
Whoa!
Oh,
And
nice
he still
stun.
cleared it. Nice.
Yep, but can he surprise them on site while they're trying to plant?
By the way, oh no, I'll share that later. Some stories to cover later. But I have an interesting one.
Ethan,
for
follow.
And then we have enough to cover any
For next break
Next
or
break.
something like
Exactly. But the numbers
That-
advantage didn't work in the favor of
Nice.
the Norwegian team.
I just want to say that didn't work out, but
Yeah.
pretty nicely done.
They have very strong communication, so maybe
but I think
that's the
that's-
reason why.
I think that's an advantage on both teams. Maybe the Norwegian team just not getting warm with the T side. Could be that we see a different behavior on the other side, as we've seen in the last matchup as well. Both teams trying to use their nades very carefully, making sure they use them to their advantage, which is better than I would ever do it. Not that that's a committed field, but okay.
You still need to tell us why you love the Bible so much.
Well, I'm waiting for a team to use it, and then I'll tell it. Because maybe that's also what could have saved the other team last round, a proper Bison rush, but it's an underrated strategy, but it works every time.
Interesting smoke from Rapid.
Yep. And also in general, just both teams really being careful at this, not trying to
Okay.
get too fast to any place in any encounter.
On this one. But one guy
Hippo,
made it actually.
Hippo's team definitely knowing that they have, knowing their angles well and having their sides protected from all, well,
Ooh,
sides.
nice shot from Blue.
No, Wizardman on his own. Can he pull off some magic here? Gonna need a lot of it against this team, but let's see.
Seriously, has Kate given the names up front to you so you paid someone to write your jokes?
It just happens. It's a natural talent.
I see.
I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but we definitely see Blue going out, but getting hit out of the blue into the next dimension.
Well, that was a nice one.
And he at least saved his weapon in this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just firing those jokes out a bit, wrap it up, but let's see. That one was a forced one, I'm sorry.
I didn't feel it like it didn't feel like that.
Then I made it good. Let's see. This time, Accenture Norway
Ooh,
staying
no.
together most of the time. Will that work for them? Also only having a half buy, but
Ooh.
Man.
getting
that
stomped in their
hole.
path. Snowy showing he doesn't melt in that molly.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. But I like also to see from the Hippo gang that even if they have the numbers advantage, they're not trying to rush them down. They still try to keep their angles, still try to keep a low profile and surprise them in some way or another. And not trying to lose people by just rushing in and getting shot in the face. Whereas this one is just waiting for someone to come through that door. He has his eyes set on it. Or on the snacks in the machine. I don't know yet.
I should have gotten
I
some
think-
points.
I really think he's just up for the snacks.
Could be that they're trying to save yet another
Oh,
time.
nice shot by Rusty.
I'll take
No,
that one
I
back.
wanted to see the other one.
Yeah, but as you can see again, both their
Nice.
team members immediately knowing where it happened and immediately all team members being here the second one of them died. Very nice teamwork by the Hippo gang here. We see the Norway team saving up once again with their weapons. They really don't have much money in this entire matchup so far, only having a few rounds when they actually have a full buy.
Panda being flashed quite hard.
Very nice. Panda definitely showing that unlike the animal he's named after, he's not that
Oh,
clumsy.
nice shot. They have the bomb now, so it's all about.
And it's up to...
Nice shot from Blue. Well done. Hi!
Perfectly executed.
7-0, them also trying to make sure they leave a mark in this matchup.
Will they kick some ass to Monarch Esports?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This match is still a long way to go. So, let's see. Now definitely the Norwegian team having a full buy. Let's see if they can make use of the good weapons now. And maybe putting a bit of pressure on the Hippo gang for once. The op definitely getting shot in their tracks. While the rest of the team stays a bit on the safer side. And is also wanting the op.
Hey, give it to me. Give it to me.
Well, we don't have
That's
we
you,
don't have
René. I
well,
want
we
the
don't
op!
have Twitch drops enabled, so you don't get the op. I'm sorry.
I want the op!
I mean, that might be awfully helpful for him in this kind of situation, but let's see.
Oh.
Opfully. Seriously. I'm
Yeah,
making
just
notes.
as awful as my joke, but okay.
Yes, actually, I'm making notes. This
I'm
is
gonna make a
getting
list
back to you.
of how many jokes I made. Very nice.
No, actually, this is getting back to you at a specific time,
I'm waiting for it.
and you will be heard.
No.
Very nice once again. Definitely making sure that they're unfazed by the Norwegian team, even though we announced them quite heavily in the start. But the Hippo is showing we're not impressed, not at all.
That was a bit harsh.
It's not hard. I mean, it's literally what they're showing here right now. They're showing off that, be it an official team or any team, they'll treat them just the same way and try to win, of course. And I think that's an important point to mention. Because at least I would have been impressed, and I am still impressed by that team. By both of them. Nice kill by December. Can that give them an opening to go to B maybe instead of A?
Tech 9, best weapon so far.
I never used it.
Ah, I love it.
Are you not Deagle person, René?
No,
It
unfortunately.
needs
not
to
at
be an
all.
R8 person, that's for sure. We need more R8s in this game.
Didn't I drop you didn't I trade you the
The stat track one I still
Is
have.
that track one?
Revolver. How many do you have, meanwhile?
Since I didn't get to play it that much, I think it has like 42 still. So it
Oof.
doesn't get close to the 500 Bison, or close to 500 Bison kills, but let's see.
A solid FU mark.
But he's right. Actually, Deagle is not our weapon, and we need to be clear on that.
P250.
Also talking about weapons, December here currently
Nice.
trying to save his own weapon for the next round, but doesn't really have a chance to do so.
Absolutely. But basically, Mark is right. Still, the more rounds per second, the better for me.
For you.
Well,
Or
then the
me.
Bison is perfect for you.
Absolutely. I'm also preferring the MP5. I love that one.
And once again, a firefight breaking out here on this door. This time,
That
them
was
getting the
nice.
first kill. Maybe giving them an opening for this round now that they have the numbers advantage.
All I can say at the moment, the hippos are kicking some ass here.
Yep, but everything can go around very quickly, so it could be that the Norway team decides that playtime is over. At least this round, they're really trying to make sure that this one they're not losing. But let's see if they actually can continue with the strong start that they have.
We've seen that in the last game, so there was a comeback. It wasn't successful, but it is still feasible.
Yep, and are we potentially looking at the first one round for our Norway team? The odds are good. We still have a not-so-friendly bunny on the other side. So let's not hop to any early conclusions.
Seriously, you paid someone off to give you dad lines and jokes.
I wish I would be paid to give my jokes, honestly.
No, you
be
paid
rich.
off someone.
No. Why? Because they're actually decent instead of normally being completely bad?
Poof. Yes, actually they are. I introduced you here as the flat joke Joe, and you're doing actually proper jokes. And that's not how it works. Seriously.
Well, maybe I just degraded your humor over time,
So-
and now you think they're good.
So
We're
you
already
just lowered
seeing
the
the
expectation.
Exactly. So we have the first round won for our Accenture Norway team. Let's see. We also have who is winning and our mod not giving that much of a good insight here, actually mentioning the opposite team of who won in the previous stream match. I also love to see the immediate timeout. So one round lost and immediately discussing strategies. Maybe the old strategy doesn't work anymore.
We can't take that humiliation.
Yeah. So looking at the panda, I think he's the one trying to give an emotional speech right now.
Absolutely.
from that
No, not the panda. It's the rabbit. It's the rabbit. Absolutely.
And the rabbit is
rabbit?
just listening to him carefully, like, let me at them. I want them. I don't care.
He's just putting on his superhero costume and now he's going rage.
Oh god. See, moral support for all the teams. Let's see.
Comeback time.
I mean, it's a good start. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure that they might have just shown in that first match. Maybe they've learned their strategy.
Ooh,
Ah, nice trade here.
nice
At
surprise.
least taking one down with him. You definitely see a lot of different... I don't know, I feel just the behavior of the entire Norway team now seems totally different from the first couple of rounds. Seem to be a
Ooh,
lot
nice
more
shot from
focused than
Sandra.
before. Yeah, already getting the plan,
They
very
made
good.
their way through.
Yep, and now it's up to them to try and defend this side. Let's see if they can pull it off. I mean, they definitely have the numbers advantage, but as we've seen before, that doesn't have to mean anything. Let's not throw around with bans here for now. I mean, René is the meat shield from the Germany versus Sweden match, so I think that's fair to say.
Well, I take that one. Okay.
Yeah, you're stuck with that one.
Yeah, it's You're right. You're right.
You were even cheering for the name. You brought
Yeah,
it
that is absolutely fine. I don't like it.
As soon as he's on
A priori
stream,
superior
trying to
is
keep his
using-
face.
No. The problem is a priori superior is using it in a different way. He's
Oh.
doing it. He's writing it in the same way, but he's pronouncing it in a different way because his meaning is a lot meaner.
So basically, every time he writes in the chat, he's calling you and telling you how he means it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I see.
I basically hear his voice in my head.
Well, maybe you should go see a doctor.
No, that's just because I know him that long. It's like we're connected minds, and it's hurting all the time.
I feel it.
Maybe we need an episode Felix moderating a priori and René's open talk.
Could be. But for now, we
What-
definitely
what-
see the Norwegian team getting an early kill yet again.
Oh,
That's
that was
trying to
pretty nice.
figure out-
Oh, nice shot there.
By the
What's
way,
up?
if we're doing a nice stream with Mark and myself, then I'm gonna call it "What Really Grinds My Gears."
You mean like Desperate Housewives?
No.
No.
I think Peter Griffin was doing that. What really grind my gears?
Yeah, I know
I
that
love
one.
that one.
I know that.
Wow, mortified.
I mean, I made that mistake in the last stream, saying that the Nordics might cheer on for the Swedish people, and I got the truth revealed to myself early on. Let's see. Definitely the Norwegian team having the gun advantage. So I think if they play their cards right, that round should be a good round for them, since the other one's on an eco. But they show that I shouldn't be talking anymore. Honestly. So every time I say something, the opposite happens.
Or maybe that's just karma.
That could also be the case. I mean, they definitely now get the weapons from the other team. So now that advantage that they had at the start is very much lost. Yeah, and there we see it. Never give a bunny a little pistol. In case that wasn't obvious.
Happy Hippo Gang, still in the lead.
I see in the chat that someone says someone named Mark saying Denmark sounds better to him in his ears. He's definitely trying to leave a mark on my flat jokes. But I think I still have the upper hand.
We have our first hard train for the hippos. I'm excited.
Well,
Hello,
it's
Bunny.
let's see.
We have a new name for Snowy called Killer Bunny.
Yeah, let's see if he can make it true.
Yeah, watch out. Waking up here.
For now, we're seeing a killer panda, not yet a bunny.
The Rusty. Wait, speak. Nice.
Yeah, but flies so high, going very many times through that door, so maybe he should switch up and go for a different route. Because at least one person's going through that door each round, giving, of course, the Hippo team a good insight on where they might have to look for someone for future rounds. Maybe that door should be left alone, as much as December might want that one. Yeah, it's once again up to the wizard.
Yeah, but I believe Panda heard him stuffing.
Yep. Maybe it's gonna be you shall not save instead of you shall not pass, but let's see.
Shall?
No, shall. As in, like, you shall not save.
Ooh. Nice.
He gets the plant, giving them maybe some money. Well, I shouldn't say he gets the plant. Oh, yeah. Ah, now he does.
And they got around. Oh,
Yeah, but at least they got some money from the plant, so at least that's something.
Killer Bunny gets
trying to just enrage the bunny. For anybody who's played some online games, there's one online game actually, Realm of the Mad God. There, if you hit a bunny often enough, it actually turns into not a nice bunny.
No, Panda is not Danish. I need to correct you out there. He is from UK.
Ah, interesting.
Mm.
So let's see, we're looking at the last round of this first matchup before halftime. So let's see if maybe the CT side will suit the Accenture team a bit better.
Ooh! Apparently he is Danish, but from UK. That's interesting. Well, thanks for the info. Now we
Close
know.
enough.
Yeah.
First kill happening for the Hippo gang as well, also in this round. Let's see, nobody's trying to be too quick. Now, but the Accenture team turning the tides a bit, getting the upper hand. Now a 3v1, once again Rusty, all on him for this last round. Can he do it? He's got nothing to lose. Except perhaps that gun.
He just holds as it was nothing. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it just looks like it was nothing for us, and meanwhile he's sweating in his chair, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
And he's definitely turning the tides for a 1v1 now, but having low HP. All the other one needs to do is blow in his direction, but he didn't even do that.
Must say, very exciting game to watch.
Yeah, it's a good half for them, and definitely...
Oh, you
We're still having
disagree,
a couple of
René?
rounds.
Are you
No,
back
we're still
again?
having a couple of rounds. You know what happened in the other game? There is still a possibility that everything changes around. So tables are still could be turned.
Huh.
Oh.
Huh.
Let's see, now the sides being switched, maybe this side with CT side now being more in favor of the Norway team. Not sure though. The Hippo gang getting an early place, getting their team early on the spot of A, but being interrupted in the plant, which is probably not what they had hoped for.
Ooh. Nice comeback.
Yeah. Norwegian team making sure that they try to retake this side together as a group. So far, not working out too great, but also not too bad. I'll take that back, now too bad. And now getting the Hippo gang only 3 wins away from a potential match win and an advance into the next round. Potentially. I also see both sides not really buying that great weapons, except for the Panda. Accenture team trying to push down on the Hippo gang, but then not having any of it. Getting both kills very quickly. But taking their time to try and decide for a site, so... I mean, they have no reason to rush anyways, but they're also taking a lot of time with this one. Probably trying to play these last rounds very safe. Who knows? I think now it's obvious that they're gonna go for B. Getting the plant in a very unusual spot, I'd say. I'm not sure.
I just wanted to say the same. I've never seen a bomb on that spot, I think.
You haven't?
No.
No,
To be honest,
never saw
no.
that.
No, you can plant there.
I know you can plant there, but I've never seen one there.
Really? No. I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Like they wait for an opening, they check out the area, then as soon as they find one, they push up together.
And by the way, we see the first shotgun of our tournament, at least the one that's live, on the Accenture side. So I guess one person of the team wants to be on the passenger seat on the drive home. Okay, that one was bad.
That was pretty
Bad.
bad. And actually, we have 2 shotguns.
Yeah, I just heard it and then I noticed it. If you look at that picture, it's like, don't mind if I do. Just took the
I don't
shotgun
know
as well.
if you guys saw the way how Bulldog called the enemy, but if I would have been killed in that way, I would have thrown my mouse against the wall.
Why? Why was happening there?
Because he walked out from huts, and the other guy was right on top of him and just like give you a nice shot from up above.
And now the match point for the Hippo gang. Only one more round that they need to win. But even then, the Accenture team would not be out. As I mentioned before, they're still the losers bracket, so they still have another shot. But then again, this match is also not over, so there's still the opportunity for a draw on their side, so I won't speak too soon. I've learned from my past mistakes. No, I haven't, but I'm trying to. An early deagle kill. Maybe he's trying to show you guys how it's done with a deagle. I'm not sure.
Well, I won't learn that anymore in my life, so no.
The learning time's over.
I'm actually in the phase of my life where I've probably forgotten more than I've ever learned. So, no.
Yeah, but this round is really... They're undecisive in this round. They're trying to cut it very close here. Also, still no bomb plant, but they're gonna have to get to that at some point in the match now. But the Hippos once again having the numbers advantage. With Bulldog being surprised, but having a lot of shots out prior to that demise. And with that, it's decided. Very well played by the Hippo gang.
I think the Hippos are ready for Monad.
Well, they still have another team in between them, but
I just want
they
to say
definitely...
so. Folks, keep it easy. Because
Exactly.
Mona still needs to beat Undefined, and
That's
there's
true.
still one game with our winners.
Leading
against-
Unicorns versus the longest name in potential CSGO tournament history.
I think it doesn't even fit into the brackets, right?
It doesn't fit in any bracket, in any slides, nowhere.
No, I really
They
had
made
to,
sure of
like,
that.
small the size. Can I have 6 cheese with a Coke,
Not
please?
6
Felix,
cheese,
you
a
said
number
that's-
6.
Can I have a number 6?
Can I
Something
have
like
another
that. Felix
6?
just
Yes.
explained me that's a kind of a joke.
I'm not sure if
No,
it
it's
is.
not a
I'm
joke.
assuming. I'm
It is
assuming. No, not as in like a joke, as in like, oh, we didn't mean that name. Actually, in like a reference potentially to GTA San Andreas, because in that game you actually have one scene that's quite famous where they actually go through a drive-thru and they order some food, and 3 in the car go like, yeah, I'll just have a number whatever, and then you have that one person in the back who just leans over and he's like, I'm gonna have a number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip. And he just goes on for a solid like 10 minutes or so. And that's
That
basically
sounds
the
like
intro
me.
to a mission.
I think
By the
that
way,
sounds
guys.
just like me.
Yes. By the way, guys, I think we are through with round 1 now. I think we still need to watch match 5, which is the first match from the losers bracket. But before that, we will head to a brief break.
And maybe we have a glimpse on the bracket.
Yeah, we should have a
before
glimpse
that.
on the bracket before that. Yes, you're right.
Yep, we still see
Here
the
we
last
are.
match not decided yet in terms of the bracket, as we can see. But as we mentioned, Monad Esports advancing to the next round, having to go against Undefined, while the losers of those matches, Cyber Defense and Tongo Team, are the ones we're going to see next, who are going to be dishing it out in our first losers bracket round. And then the Hippos are still waiting for their opponent.
And of course, Accenture Norway is waiting for their opponents.
Opponent.
Enemies. It's not working today. Sorry.
Enemy.
Opponents. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Still waiting for them because they still need someone that can beat their asses off, because it didn't work out with the Happy Hippo gang. It's not working today. I think I need more beer or something like that.
I think you need to
Holy
smaller
crap.
cup.
Okay, but most important question: what is the next game we're gonna see?
Match 5, Cyber Defense against Tongo Team after our break.
I feel not
So,
listened to. I just
that
said
means,
that.
yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were just going through but not announcing the next match. I'm very sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
He just thought you were joking, right?
Yeah,
you weren't
okay.
serious about
Yeah,
it. So
always.
I'm sorry.
forgive us, Felix.
Sorry.
As a wise man said earlier in this match, you're all gonna get this back at some point. It all comes back around.
Maybe with a bison.
Okay.
Yes.
And having said that, I think we're just gonna do a 2 to 3 minutes break and see you again then.
Exactly. See you then.
See you soon.
And we are back.
And we are back.
Here we are. Folks.
René, you should have said, and we are back as well.
I'm sorry.
We didn't
But it's
plan
not
that,
AGL.
but we should have done
I
that.
can't go screaming. Good evening. Nah,
We're just gonna let him continue with that.
That just feels wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe we can just go ahead with let's get ready to rumble or something like that. No, that's not working. That's not working out.
I love also the respect we see in the chat from the Accenture Norway team with Wrap It Up. I would assume he's actually the player from their team. Mentioning also in our Twitch chat here, well played from the other team. Well, I would say well played from both teams. So let's see. Definitely looking forward to see more of both teams potentially in this tournament. But in the meantime, do we have a decision?
On the bracket?
Exactly. That's the question. We still don't. They're really trying to cut it close here.
Lazy folks. Either they're lazy or they're not done yet.
Nah, I don't think.
I would assume that they're not lazy, but it's just a very tight match that we have there.
You think so?
Yep. Or they're still well, in the process of finishing that order up at whatever place they're going to.
I heard that a Cyber Defense and the Tongo team are ready, and they already have decided on the map. So soon.
Yeah, let's see.
René, like seriously.
Interesting.
Okay, we also have the notice in the chat here from one of our server spectators that there has been a disconnect on their side, which has slowed it down a bit. Not on our side, but on the team side apparently. And also that match seems to be more balanced. So my thought was right. Or should I say more balanced?
Wow. Maybe
for that one I can actually tell you a thought process, because I have the stream open on the left side as well to see the chat. And I looked to you to see your reaction because I wanted to see it. And with that I saw your nickname, and that's how I got it. So now you have an insight on me finding bad jokes.
Okay,
you
I
know
see.
what that sounds like to me, René?
Now it comes.
Felix has some kind of crystal ball in front of him. So that's how he actually was able to prepare for all these jokes.
You think so?
Yes, I think so.
Actually, it makes quite sense, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I have a crystal controller, so maybe that works.
There it is!
And Red is like, how the hell did he have the chance to get that?
I mean, like, how did I come into this situation?
That is called
caught
comedic
up
time.
with... Wait, I just want to say with this lovely lady, but it's just... Wait. This
Thank
lovely
you very
lady!
much. Thank you.
And that one! Okay.
And also hello to Freya in the chat. Nice to see someone saying hello to us as well.
Yes.
And yes, I don't have an 8 ball, but an 8 controller.
And by the way, the joke from Mark, I actually like it. He really wants to face me off, but they see me rolling just because of I'm a big, grown, strong man which can probably roll. I liked it anyway.
With bigger
So-
cups than mine?
Huh?
With bigger cups than mine?
I don't want to answer any question into this direction because they're not appropriate. And now coming back again to the game.
Yeah, we don't have a donation link, but please donate $1 for Felix is in need. I need it.
Yes, definitely. He needs it. And to be
Yes.
honest, you can donate on my OnlyFans account. I will give every single cent to him.
Don't do it. I've seen it. Don't do
I'll
it.
watch that.
Okay, now coming back to the game, we haven't spoken about cyber defense yet. And we also haven't spoken about Tongo team. So, do you
Well, we
have a couple of names and about the ranks?
We have seen cyber defense before.
Oh.
Yes,
even.
you are right. We have seen it. You're right. I'm totally wrong on that. But do we have on the ranks as well something?
On the Tonga team,
On
what I
the
can
Tonga
tell
team.
you, they're all from Spain, which I think cool, and the name fits perfectly. And they're all Master Guardian Elite. I don't have any info on the facet levels, but I assume a very decent team. I heard from them for the first time,
Okay.
and I hope we will hear from them more often. Maybe we will see Sweden against Spain.
Well, we've already
I'm hyped for
seen
that.
them. We've already seen the fans of the Tongo team in the chat, so I guess they're waiting
Buenos
to see their team.
noches. I had Spanish once.
See, hola.
Sí. Hola.
That's the
¿Qué tal?
closest thing. I had it for 2 years in school. I know none of it. I'm sorry.
¿Qué? ¿Hablas español? Sí.
Sí, puedo hablar un poco de
René.
español, pero solo un poco.
Ja,
Hey,
freilich,
right
who's nicht?
Buenos noches.
Yeah, but I can't roll an R, so I'm not trying to pronounce anything with an R in Spanish because it doesn't sound good.
Well, I can come up with French or just Ois gibt's ja, wir können mal ein bisschen reden. Na?
Oh God.
Na? Gut.
What
Und
do you
dann-
mean? Oh God.
Well, it's close enough to my dialect.
Nice
so- so-
Bavarian dialect. So
Okay, we're
I think,
going back
yeah.
to whatever we used to.
I think it's better to watch the next match than listening to us. So
Well, I think the best thing is a mix of both.
yes. So
Okay, but I think the game is still just starting up. So I see I'm the mech playing against Lerox all the time, and they're knifing and one-shotting themselves all the time. So there is not that much action, but it's a constant one-on-one.
Yeah,
he's
they are
probably-
getting the warmth of a lifetime now. But also, or 7 minutes ago, we already cracked the 2-hour streaming mark.
Did we? Holy
Yes.
moly!
Already been 2 hours. Not sure how I made it this far, but yeah.
Time's flying. And to be honest, how many games we're? This is game number 3 we're watching.
This
No,
is game
this
number
is
3,
game-
yes. This is
Huh?
the third
Yeah.
match that we are watching live
That
on
is the
stream.
third
third
match
game
they're
we're
watching.
watching. Exactly. So there, let me think
Two
about
more.
it. There a couple more. Two
Yeah.
more.
2 more to
Two more?
come. We see Monad Esport versus Undefined, and then we see whatever loser bracket match is going to be there waiting for us.
Absolutely. That's going to be interesting. Basically 3 more matches. And we're not in time.
Well, if you're going for this one, we're going to have 3 more matches, yes, if you count this one as well.
Yes. That means we're not in time. Are we in time?
I think we
Yes, we are in
time.
time. Yes, we are in time.
We
Actually,
we calculated
we-
1 hour per match, and so far those matches were quicker than 1 hour.
I just want to say, yeah, we're ahead of time. Actually, 20 minutes.
Don't jinx it, René.
And he
God
just
damn
did.
it,
It's
I'm
over.
sorry.
And you
I didn't
just
want
did
to.
We
Okay.
need the wizard man from the Norwegian team to undo this jinx.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
I feel it.
please.
Now we're
You
really
wizard
going with
man.
the 14 to 14 match point
Well,
showdown match.
we don't have overtimes this time because we had 4 overtimes in a row in AGL.
Oh yes, I can
Yes.
remember
Holy
that.
So-
That was
shit, this
horrible.
was-
Actually, it was exciting, but kind of horrible as well. It was both.
It was
Yes.
horrible for the schedule, but exciting for the fuse.
Yes. But I think super tiring for the players.
Oh, we see some movement here.
As more
People are
come in.
joining.
I think the cyber defense is almost complete.
Time for me to eat a hippo.
Time for me to eat the hippo.
Should eat it whenever they lose a match.
I
That's
still
when you
have
should eat it.
one left.
Which of the you're eating?
I was left to see new names in this match because I definitely have no clue what they mean, but it's always interesting to see.
What the? That was interesting.
So anytime we see people voting for cyber defense, and Mark, we have to cheer for my fellow Sweden destroyer Lerox. Okay. I think
Oh,
our
damn it.
Swedish observers, we're gonna have to say a word about that one.
Absolutely. And for the next one, when we're going to be seen, I have a surprise. I'm just picking it up.
Oh,
So
no.
actually, I made that last time, and I was not allowed to put it because it was too offensive against all the other teams because I was so siding. So give me a second. I will bring it up.
Mark's definitely showing off his geography lessons that he definitely listens to. Sweden on the moon. But I don't like that because I'm also currently not seeing René, so
Yeah, all good.
I'm very,
Dude.
very nervous about the noises I hear.
You folks are going to be surprised. Actually, I made something very cool. God damn it, what is that?
I love also in the chat we have Sweden. It's actually the imaginary land is actually Switzerland. You mean Switzerland? That was a bad one. Sounded better in my head. I love the return fire that we see in the chat. I think we're still waiting on one more player on cyber defense. So let's see whenever they're gonna join. I think it's MGN who's missing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe once he's done producing movies, then it works. Oh wait, that's MGM. Sorry.
It was close enough.
One letter difference. I'm curious. El Grello means the something, but I don't know what that something is.
What do you mean?
I mean, L is like I think the masculine version of a D.
Hmm.
So I'm curious what the Grello part is. Is it starting soon? We're still waiting on one more player on the cyber defense side
Yeah.
to join. So either they're taking an extended toilet or lunch break, or just don't join yet. We don't know.
So what's going on there? Nothing's going on.
What's going on where?
Whoa, the
Yeah,
last one's
that,
missing.
that just sounded like that meme you have with the cat and like the jeans. Like, what are they doing over there?
Yeah, I
You know
was
that
just
one?
wondering why it's always one person which you're waiting for. It's always, and it's not like you're waiting 30 seconds and you don't know that somebody's waiting for you. No, it's always one person waiting. It feels like hours. I mean, like literally, there's 70 people currently watching and waiting for a single person.
Well, currently it's 68, so maybe 2 people went and tried to look for him. I don't know.
Okay, but I think they're pretty much warmed up already.
And the one guy's just like gonna get hammered by everyone. Because he's the only one not warmed up.
I hope he's not
Nobody joins.
getting over. Maybe he's already overheated.
Maybe his PC crashed. He was so furious after that loss in the first match that he just tried to train the entire time and just burnt his PC along with it. That would be a good introduction to a Snickers commercial, not gonna lie. At least it would be a Snickers commercial that I would watch. But still, the other match not being decided apparently so far, so we still have no
Interesting.
information if the Bleeding Unicorns or the longest name in history has won.
I mean, I think it's time now to talk a little bit about the Bleeding Unicorns, huh?
Well, they're
Come on,
not on the
give
match
it
yet,
to
so
me.
it's no time with them. But we can do.
Yeah, I mean, we're anyways waiting for the 5th guy from Cyber Defense, so why not talking about
Maybe
the
you can
Bleeding
summon
Unicorns?
him.
Well, you are the one with your crystal ball controller, so maybe you can do some. You can talk to him on a different level.
Yeah, let me go to Mogul Power or something, and I'm gonna actually try to find a cheat code of getting him into the match.
But,
Wait, what was it? Up, down, left, right. Maybe it works.
Yes. Bleeding Unicorns is a very mixed team. Very young people. One guy 16 years old, so there you can see with multiple ages playing. And strong players as well. And funny guys. The only thing that sometimes happening is that a bit getting up, but in a good way.
But if we've already talked about that team, maybe we should talk also about their opponents that they're currently facing off in what I hear in the chat seeming to be a pretty tough match.
Huh.
So what can you tell us about the people ordering the number 6 with cheese and cola, please?
Kate, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
She's just actually ordering food on the side as well.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I was actually just chatting because I kind of want to see that match. If there's any possibility that we can see that match.
No, but basically, do you know anything about here, number 6? What we're talking here about? So
What does that menu number 6 have in store for us?
I must say one thing. I don't know a lot about them. Oh, sorry guys. You wanna hear something very funny?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's something we want to hear.
I know. Maybe we need to have a short pause. No clue. But okay, coming back to the team with the longest name ever. So the one team member of them is from Accenture from UK, and he is playing just for fun. And he and his friends, they played CS in the past. but they have stopped in the meantime. This is what I can tell, and they just thought it's gonna be fun and signed up to participate, which I find pretty cool, right? You're like hopping on with your friends and just have some fun, play some games. And I saw that they all are unranked. I asked them to, and yes, because they haven't played for a long time, so currently unranked. But from what I hear in parallel, not playing so bad. Yeah, what I also know is that Robin, what's his name, is to build up an esports team, an actual one, but not in CS, in League of Legends. But please don't ask me the name right now. But I also hear that there were some technical issues, so...
Oh, and I see that basically the Discord sounds are being heard in the Twitch stream. So maybe we need to know to fiddle on our tech as well. We're gonna check on that.
Well,
But
maybe
I
we should
think-
go then for a short 5-minute break until
Yeah.
the players have joined.
Absolutely. So I'm just received the feedback. So basically the bleeding unicorn versus number 6 technical issues. As we said, for this game, unfortunately, I would call it I don't want to call it personal issues, but I would call it business issues. So the last man is on an emergency call and was called to work. So probably need to wait a couple of minutes before he's back. That means maybe we do a 5 minutes break or something. By the way, if we're back now here, I promised you something. Because
Okay, maybe we should extend the
enough.
break for like 10 minutes or so I have time to go to his house and stop whatever's happening.
No, you won't. As you know, I was the biggest Reds fan you could possibly imagine
Oh,
last
I see where
time,
this is going.
and I was preparing something. Give me a sec.
I hope Mitches is finally watching
has
this. I
it.
think he's
I
not.
have the cheese hat.
Of course he has it. The
I
truth
love
is
it.
finally revealed.
I actually love it, and I'm happy to use it finally now. Okay.
Little do you
won't
know
keep
that
it
Wrong
on.
cheese is
time, René. Wrong time.
little do you know that cheese is actually his actual hair. That's what it is. It's just like
It's absolutely
a
like
wig
that.
for him.
So again, great thank you for making my life richer a bit. Thank you, Reds. Now having said that, I would say we're just going to do a couple of minutes break,
Yes.
and then we're coming back as soon as we pass the technical issues. Keep you guys posted. And here we are, back again.
Here we are again.
Yep.
Well, we had
That's all I
some
have to say.
changes. Looking at the server, I would say our 5th missing man is there at the T side, but unfortunately the 5th man on the CT side is now missing. He's gonna reboot his PC. So we're somehow stuck in a similar situation.
Yep, but in the meantime, we know that the other match is still underway. They're really dishing it out until the very last round.
A
So-
golden round, as we heard, right?
Yes, exactly.
It must be a hell of a game. So I think A Priori Superior already said it in the chat. So there is basically a 15 on 15, and they do a golden round right now. So it's exciting until the end.
I think whichever team wins of them, they need that two match break before they actually can play again, I think. Or one match it
Absolutely.
is. So yeah.
Oh, guys,
Hmm.
what are we doing in the meantime?
Well, I would
Hmm.
say. Oh, we got news. We got news from the other game.
And
Number 6 won 16 out of 16 versus 15 rounds against the Unicorns.
Yeah, due to the golden round. So Cutting it
Wow.
close, but the unicorns not winning this one. Instead, the order was given up correctly, and they ordered the next round for them. So let's see. They're gonna have to
Congratulations.
go against the hippos though. So not sure if that order that they ordered is gonna be something that they're gonna like.
But that also means that the Bleeding Unicorns going against Norway.
Yes.
I'm
Also very
right.
interesting to see.
Interesting match, yes.
Yeah.
So, where's
So
our
René-
last CT guy?
Our Tongo
Oh.
team is having some issues. We
Huh.
barely recognize that.
Yeah.
Well,
So who jinxed it again with the we are ahead of schedule?
I mean,
Just
like
asking.
we have still 3 minutes, okay? So
René.
So we know when they're gonna arrive in 3 minutes.
he rebooted and internet is not coming back.
I feel
Seems
that
he
my
was
internet
just
connection
running
was
away.
bad before as well.
I
So
have a question to you.
who is you?
Okay, he's
you,
there.
René and Felix. What should we do?
No,
Should we
the fifth-
wait?
The
Fifth
fifth
has
person is
connected.
there. He's on his way.
And
And in
his
the
internet is back.
Yes, he's in
there.
Discord.
He joined. He's there.
Okay,
He's in.
perfect.
Yes.
He's in. Okay,
So in the
perfect.
meantime, the final question that I'm gonna ask is: did you guys vote for what I'm supposed to stream?
Yeah, I did.
Well, what did you
Yes,
vote
of
for? I'm
course.
curious.
The Galaxos thingy.
Wow, that's how close you read that. I see how it is.
No, I
mean, like,
read it.
you
I
mean-
don't have it with names, you know me. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And do you want to know
This
why
one
I
right
did
here.
that?
I have it, René. I have it
Yes.
here.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. I've got it somewhere lying around here as well, but no clue.
And you know why I did that?
Why?
Because
Okay.
I listened to your voice, and I thought it's nice to see something else than Dark Souls, because I know you've played it a lot.
Guys, I think we can just switch over to the game. Because I just got the information that they started the knife game. That means we're 2 minutes delayed. That means if we're joining now over to the game, then we will see how he's going to join. There he is already. The fifth man is in. That means in a bit, we're going to see the knife round. And then
Very nice.
finally, we're going to start in time. Exactly in time.
So you completely jinxed it. That's good. Yeah. But at least if you look in the chat, you have someone who shares your passion of wanting to see me suffer in another game.
Absolutely.
And I
By the
love
way-
that my jokes are actually like addictive apparently, because someone says, and I quote, that the knife round is going to be very knife.
Okay. By the way, I didn't vote off for Dark Souls 3 now. Basically, I I changed my mind and I go for Guardians of the Galaxy, to be very honest with you.
Ooh, okay.
Honestly, I've never heard about that game, so I was curious.
Yeah, but let's see how this knife round is going to go now that we now finally have a game. I love how there's always just the greeting, just like, hello, we're all here. Yes, we're here. Let's go.
Oh, that was cornered.
And the first kills, and we see cyber defense knowing how to defend their people with knives. It's a different kind of data security, I have to say, but it works. And they are voting for the CT side. So let's see. In their first match, they started off on T side, and that didn't work out so well for the cyber defense team. So maybe now starting off on the CT side, although it's a different map, will still suit them a bit better.
Oh god, we still have a bot in. There is bot Wade.
Well, they're in the current way of switching, but he has a friend. It's bot chat.
There is double bot in there.
I'm not chatting. I'm serious. I think bot chat was a chatter. Or if you look at your cheese hat, a cheddar.
Come on. Now that is definitely. Oh, why?
Are you sure about that? I love how the silence of
that
expecting
is
what the hell is going to...
disappointed. What the hell I did that? He is disappointed.
That you didn't vote for...
Oh.
For DS3.
Oh, I think I see. Well, actually, I said I wanted to vote for Dark Souls 1 because I really wanted to see you suffer.
Still gonna suffer in the other game, I think.
Nah, Dark Souls 3 is not that suffer. Pain in the ass is really Dark Souls 1, nothing else.
Well, maybe next game, but let's see. We still have bot Wayne on one side.
Yeah, I think we're still not live because there is a bot, as you said. Oh, he's gone.
Yep.
Nice.
And there he's gone.
And now we're live.
It's restarting in 5
Yes.
seconds. And now we're live.
Now we're alive. Nice.
Let's see. We already had the start of a train for bot Wayne, and that rhymes in a perfect way.
If the bot gets more cheers than the players.
Wow.
Okay, by the way.
Will we see the banana rush? No, we won't.
Oh, nope. Oh, that was nice.
Getting the entry kill on A side and completely rushing through it.
Wow.
Let's see if they can get the guy in pit.
Yes. Oh.
That yes was a bit too early.
Holy.
And they get the bomb plant as well, giving them an upper hand.
That was neat.
Very nice. And with that,
Not that
they win
bad.
their first round.
Not that bad. Really not. By the way, Guardians of the Galaxy can be played as multiplayer. So I'm open for any request.
Denied.
Okay.
Sorry. Now let's see. It's still not decided, so currently the other game's still in the lead, I think.
Guardians of the Galaxy is going to do it. It's gonna be it.
Well, speaking of be it, let's see if they're this time gonna go to nope.
No,
yeah,
doesn't
they should
look
stop
like.
trying to call that.
Oh,
Okay. That didn't work out as well yet again. They know how to hold their A side. Majax making sure nobody goes the long way. Very nice flash, giving them the second round win. We also have a message in chat if someone wants to see the next Hippo match. I don't think that the next Hippo match will be streamed, unfortunately. So, sorry to disappoint. But if they continue, we might see the next one tomorrow. So we're just trying to keep you excited for it. We don't want to give you an Hippo overload yet. Meanwhile, they're again focused on going to A. They really want to see that site planted.
oof.
Nice shot, but gets killed while trying to exit that apartment. Yeah, so far, we see Cyber Defense wasting little time. Trying to take an example out of the book of Monad Esport, maybe?
I think they were just getting a push by this whole Monad. How to say it nicely? Gameplay. Are they really just taking the best out of it?
Maybe they've tried to bond together as a team because we see a lot of them working together quite well, making sure
Absolutely.
that the Spanish team gets no time to get to any site that they want to go to. And we officially cracked the 80 people joining us now. Very interesting.
I think we
Hello,
I
everyone.
think we managed that already before because we were at 87 at a certain point.
Why did I say something? 3 people left already.
Come on, you jinxed it this time.
Yes, usually. A nice molly, at least somebody gets it, unlike me. I tend to always hit something on the side. This time they're taking their time, not going too fast to A side, but still focused on that A side. They don't want to go to banana. This time actually both teams taking a bit more time. Oof. Nice shot. Okay, we see that op in mid, very dangerous, but especially at the start.
Wow, you see that one Deeks?
Yeah, he's definitely showing off the Diga skills. But he's like, I don't need a 1 Dig, I have a 10 Dig and it works just fine as well. At 5-0, early on, already showing some dominance, but as we all know, any dominance can be broken in this game, so that doesn't have to mean anything.
I remember Larrox in Inferno when he was just popping off with the op.
Oh. That had a very interesting angle for us because it looked like he saw the smoke. He's like, "Oh, what's that?" And we killed. Let's see. Once again, getting the early kills. Winning the next round for them. And also I see here in the chat, René, we are the sidekicks. For the sidekicks, we're talking a lot, but yeah.
I see that. But at least we're the top models and looking good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Renee, you always be my top model.
Ah,
I'm
just
still
keep
waiting for
rolling.
that one outfit during AGL.
Let's see, this time Congo team being a bit more spread out, nonetheless running directly into the fire of cyber defense.
I hope they don't get too excited and start pushing now.
Yeah, I mean, they have to try a different strategy because clearly what they're trying is not working for now.
I was meaning Team Cyber Defense. So they were now not gathering as much together as a team. So they were spreading out at the first and really pushing a lot more than expected. That was what I meant.
Yep. And I guess Tongo team also picked up on that because maybe they're trying to use that Negev now against that. The bold strategy. Let's see if it's gonna pay off.
I think now we're gonna see that banana rush.
Yep.
Nah.
Which is a bit bad for the Negev as he can't shoot down it and gets surprised by Majax from the backside. They're really wasting little time. Nice comment. You're silent for like 4 rounds, then we hear oof coming back.
Yeah, I just saw like how he jumped on the box and then just killed him with the op out of the blue.
Nah, blue's in another team, but close enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, that was
Close
too
enough.
But he jumped on blue boxes, right?
Yeah, true.
As long as he did not jump on blue, everything's okay.
Ouch.
Sorry, that was
I think
too
blue
easy.
would not be so
That
happy.
was low-hanging fruit. I mean, like.
Right. But we definitely see Tonga team. I'm not sure. They're trying interesting strategies by taking it very slow, but they're also not making progress with it. So I'm not sure if I understand what they're trying to achieve right now. Unfortunately.
I think they're having a communication problem.
Yeah, and maybe they should try and let the other team come a bit more and just keep a bit more of a low profile because they show themselves early on but then don't move away from the spot that they're in. So their spot is still known, but they don't change anything about it. Maybe that as a potential.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That op is dangerous
Nice
on
one.
both sides for CT, so either on mid or on banana, you don't want to see an op in this map. Really using a very sneaky movement. As you can see, them all moving very slowly up on second mid. At least half of their team. Love that Homer picture. Can he use it? Can he use the brain we just saw? I would assume that that's not an actual representation. For Homer, maybe.
Let's hope the best.
Yeah. Meanwhile, see the cyber defense making a bit more Homer on A side, I'd say. That worked better in my head, but you know what I mean.
And maybe could be wrong, but I see a bit more team play here. Or they just feel a bit more confident.
Yeah, well, so far, we see them trying not to take too many fights, the Tonga team here, so maybe that worked to their advantage, but
that
they're going
is
to
going
be
to be a-
being greeted.
That is a close call now. So they're really running out of time, having one facing, and yeah,
Yeah,
now
and
they're
being
running out of
greeted
time.
by
Was
cyber
too
defense
close.
here.
Yeah,
And even
Nicely
losing
done.
their weapons, not being able to save one of them over time. Maybe that would have been a better call for the next match. But yeah, so far, cyber defense showing we're by far not out of the game at all after that first match loss. Coming back stronger than we've seen them ever in the first one.
absolutely. This time they're really dominating.
Yep. And again, we see that op on mid. Very dangerous. You can see here 2 kills right off the bat. Meanwhile, the remaining members of the team in A ramp are like, what are we doing? There's an op, you go first.
But they actually do it quite clever. So it means he's holding fire on the mid, really keeping them distracted, keeping them in the starting place, while the other ones are just going forward and coming from the side, from banana.
And they're really showing that sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And their offense for sure is very good, to say the least. You see also only a half buy on Tonga team side. So also, of course, the money problem getting to them. Meanwhile, cyber defense being as rich as they could ever be.
I wonder, they have a full loser bonus.
Yeah, but they lose. So far, they still lost every round. So maybe they got too greedy with some rounds where they tried to buy as many weapons and nades as they could, but couldn't capitalize on that one. Because what we're seeing is them being so far, and I think right now it's safe to say it, completely overrun. But still, nothing is lost just yet. There's still a way for them to get back into this match, but it's gonna be a difficult one. Which one?
From Metal Death and Eva, you know, the humor one. Interesting weapon.
Ah, but it seems to work out for him. 2 kills already. And this round definitely looking at least better than the previous ones. Still stopped by Majax towards the end. So yeah, potentially only 3 more rounds to go until the CT team's cyber defense would actually win. Unless we can see an amazing comeback now from Tonga team.
I can see that the cyber defense is hungry for the win.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to
Very
make sure
hungry.
that they stay in this game for sure.
Oh, yes.
Meanwhile, interesting kill, but I don't think I think the main issue with Tongo team is the team play. As they're always spread out, some people running around first on banana, for example, and that really seems to be their downfall in this match.
And it looks like that this is the double elimination and the last match and round. No, not the last round, but the last match for Team Tongo. Team Tongo.
Exactly.
Team Tongo.
Unfortunately,
Tongo team.
Tongo team.
Tongo team. That way. Sorry for
Also,
that.
the quick moment of the team cyber defense also here. NGN, we saw it lasting 8 consecutive rounds without dying, and his teammate just thinking, "Nah, we're gonna change that one." Yeah, this time staying together as a team, except for one team member. But it doesn't help them, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not.
But the other one has a shotgun, and I believe, and a dream.
And he did a kill. He did.
Oh,
I just
He
want to
did
say it
hold
was
his
the
own
second
quite
one.
well.
He did quite well, indeed.
So we see a very interesting screen, a 15-0.
yes.
So very, very interesting.
Okay.
Even the team
Final
questioning
round.
good half, and we see a rage quit apparently.
Do
Oh.
we?
One player, or is it a pause? I'm not sure, but at least one player of Tonga team already leaving. Could be that it's just a rage quit.
It's a rage quit.
Nah, he's coming
Oh, he's back.
but
Seems there was just an issue.
yeah, but he's not
unfortunately-
going to be able to support his team.
Yeah. Too late. Too bad.
And now it's up to Metal Death to hopefully keep his team in this match for one more round. Can they get the honorable round? And they can't. With that, a clear 16-0. Cyber Defense making sure that they send a clear message. We're staying in this tournament, and we're here to continue.
And that also means that Tongo team is the first team which is eliminated in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very unfortunately, thank you very
Yes,
much
thank
nonetheless
you.
for participating and just taking part in this tournament. We still appreciate it, of course, and hope we see you again in future tournaments.
Or friendly matches.
Or friendly matches. There's
Mhm.
still
Absolutely.
a lot of opportunity for you guys.
Hope to see you back there. And also, when you're coming back, you're probably much better and keep yourself longer in the tournament. At least that's what I want to see.
Exactly. And also, what we already see in the chat and it's being picked up by Cyber Defense here right now in our Twitch chat, the new opponents of Mana Defense, which we're going to see, I think, as the next match then coming up, already say they don't want to play against them, and neither did Cyber Defense in their first match. So them definitely, they already made a name for themselves here.
Well, basically now the next one coming up is Monad Esports versus Undefined.
As I just mentioned, yes.
Yes, sorry.
She was not listening either because she was typing in the chat.
That's happening way too many times today. So here we also
Okay.
see it. We see Cyber Defense continuing into the second round of the losers bracket. Tongo team, unfortunately, leaving the tournament early. We still have one more ongoing match. That will be Accenture Norway versus Bleeding Unicorns right now. So also interesting to see who's going to stay in this tournament right now. And as just mentioned, I'm going to mention it again, the next match, which we'll see, Monad Esport versus Undefined. And then the Hippo Gang, which we have a lot of fans here in the chat, have to face off against the one and only people that will order a number 6 with extra cheese and cola. So let's see if
So
the Hippo
bad,
Gang
man.
can deliver that number 6, or if they're going to order 'another victory here.
So, but I think the next match means the.
Jesus, how fast did you turn on that hat? Are you serious? That's why you were so silent while I was talking about the bracket. You were like, I need to put on the hat.
Absolutely. So I think Monad is our next match, as you said.
Yes.
But I think technically we're not prepared yet. I think there's still unclarities there. Means we don't know which map is going to be played, so the map pick is still open. And I think I'm not sure if the players are already ready or not. Probably we're gonna need to check that. Question would be either you telling us something about those teams which you haven't told us yet, Kate, or you're telling us once again what could be won in this tournament, because we got a couple of questions again. What is actually in for the winners?
All right. I start off with the prizes, but then I don't know, René, if you have seen a priori's latest statement
I like 69. Okay,
No.
I wouldn't comment on that.
that you're a plastic wood elite.
What? I would aim as fast as he would put on that, she said.
No, if only you would aim as fast as you.
Okay, I see.
Well, the problem is in aiming.
I'm working
That's
on
not
that.
connected to food, so that's the issue here.
That's the point. If
Yeah.
there would be food on which maybe we could put in some CSGO skins, then this would work out.
So you want
Okay,
a cheese
anyway.
gun. Okay.
Coming back to the
No,
prices.
no. I guess I'm gonna switch back to the prizes. So, the winner of the tournament, or the winning team of this tournament, which we will know tomorrow, will win gaming peripherals. So, a gaming keyboard, a gaming headset, Bluetooth headset, gaming mice, and yeah, that's basically it. You, as a team, can pick what you want, and yeah, these are not just some cheap gaming peripherals. They're around €100 each. So
Well,
yeah, I guess you
I
can
would
live
say
with
cheap.
that.
It's fine. It's absolutely in shape.
Yeah. So
Okay,
That's
that
it.
was the point about the prices once again. So everybody hopefully listened in now knows what could be in for them. But this is
Exactly.
only for the first placed team. So
Yes.
that's just
Maybe
for the
also-
winning team.
Maybe also a quick notice, if I see it here in the chat, the next match of the Hippo Gang is not yet underway. So they're going to be in parallel when we watch the next match on our side. So for now, they're not yet playing.
I see.
So they have enough time to relax for now.
Okay, very good.
We check how it goes with the recording. Because it will be recorded, so maybe we can have some afterlooks later on. Or a watch party.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure we will see them tomorrow.
I think so too. So, question is, can you tell us something about those two upcoming teams? Means about Monad and what was again? Monad and
Well, literally the error you have in your head because it's undefined.
Yeah. Undefined. I know. Yeah.
That's the same as my workout routine, but okay.
Wow. You know, me and names, that's not good. That's the reason why I'm always forgetting everything. Anyway, Joe, we're going ahead now. I think as we're still having some technical issues, team is not completely ready. I would say we're still going for let's say a 5-minute break, because I think everybody of us needs a bio break in between. And if we're done so, then we can go ahead and hopefully we're getting undefined, ready, technical issues resolved, and we can go for the next match.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Then see you back in 5 minutes.
There's no way. Berserker, I killed it. It's murder. Go crazy. Berserker, I killed it. It's murder. Go crazy.
And we're back again.
And we're
with
back
a little
again.
surprise.
And we are not alone.
With a very spontaneous interview.
I have to say, I love the camera position because that head tilt was spot on.
Thanks.
There, Felix, you have your cute killer bunny.
Yeah, very much.
By the way, it is this killer bunny from that kids movie which puts on his hero suit at a certain time, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, I was right.
Yeah. I need to watch this movie.
It's amazing. You need to watch it.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
but-
watch party.
I think the burning question, at least for me, is definitely you went on against the Accenture Norway team and you pretty much showed them who owns the road here in this tournament. Did you have any like worry when you started off in this match? Like, okay, it's the official team, or were you like unimpressed by them?
I mean, we weren't. We were prepared for them. We knew that like they like to play Inferno, so we just banned that straight away. Did some groundwork, so to speak. But I mean, we felt confident going in for sure. We know we're not gonna take them lightly, so we just went all in. We had fun. It was a very fun game. Great team play from our side.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you feeling, Snowy?
Feeling good. I think we have like 3 people from our team that kind of overdosed on energy drinks before the game, so everybody was feeling shaky, me included. But it was very fun. It's great to be in this tournament.
Thanks. By the way, have you already played the match in round 2?
No,
Against-
we just got the ban done, and we're waiting for the IP.
Okay. So
By the
soon
way-
really.
By the way, wasn't it your team in which one player was muted basically?
Yes, Pika. Yeah.
What happened there?
Uh,
Did he not behave himself?
he has a loud mouth sometimes. When he does well, he gets a little bit salty, but you know we're used to it by now. He's a good kid. Great player.
I see. All right, nice.
Over mood in the team still up?
Oh yeah, definitely. We were so hyped after that first match, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I think you're not the only ones. If I look in our chat, I think you're one of the teams that's the most hyped right now. So I guess the
got
pressure's
support.
on.
Yeah.
You still need to get your fan base in there. So I didn't see any Happy Hippo train in there. There was no fan streaks like we had it last time in AGL.
Oh man.
That is not entirely true. They have a hard train, not a hippo train. That shows the whole love and passion.
Ah,
I mean, Happy Hippo fans, come on, show love in chat. We got this.
you heard them.
Exactly.
Show the love in the chat now.
I think the
Oh,
final
there you go.
question. I think a very burning question that's also there is you're playing against the Can I Have a number 6 team, the longest name in history.
Yep.
What do you think is the number 6 that they're gonna order?
They're gonna order ass beating from us.
Confident words. Let's see
You
if we're
heard
gonna
it,
back it up.
guys.
I assume it's a super size they ordered from you.
Oh, it's a mega size.
It's a
It's
number
good that you're
6
not
large.
screaming this because this is gonna be K18. This is not gonna be rated
Ooh,
R.
Lovely.
Strong words. We're looking forward to the result.
Yes. I'm pretty sure we'll
And
see them again.
might be this Salt Strong with Pika.
Oh yeah. We need to keep it on a leash somewhere.
All right. Maybe we just like right on top of it like Pika and cross us.
I mean, just unmute him. Come on, he deserves it.
Yeah. All right. Snowy, some final words?
No, have fun, guys. See you in the final.
Okay, but wait.
Hey.
Some final words against your opponents. Now's
You
your
like have
time.
fun and try to enjoy the game.
Yep, very
the
nice
spirit.
sportsmanship.
That's the spirit. Thank you having you here.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and good luck in the upcoming match.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye,
All
Snowy.
right.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Looking now on the server, I think Monad is almost complete. Almost, I say. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 guys from Monad on there. And I think we're having the other team 3, 4, 5. I think almost complete. That looks pretty good.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I see it actually.
But I think is Fleek TW, isn't it from Undefined?
No, he's not from. Well, if he would be from Undefined, it's okay, but he's still from Cyber Defense, same as
He's from that
MGN.
Cyber Defense, exactly, yeah. He's
So
not supposed to be there.
once again, please leave the server once you've finished your matches.
Yes.
I'm trying to get my setup on at the same time over here. But yeah. We had the question in chat. Should I ask the question in chat is the question. And I can say question one more time just to be sure you know it's a question. And it's going to be a questionable question.
Which question? What?
You're questioning yourself right now, huh?
I'm
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
You're on a quest. You're on a quest to find the chum.
Oh wow. that was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, and it could get worse. All right. So the question in chat was: now that we have the upcoming match, Monad Esport versus Undefined, do we have someone we bet on for this match?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's an interesting question.
Basically, if to be honest, I'm a fan of underdogs, as you know. Last time, same. I would rather go for Undefined.
Actually, the interesting part is, and now probably that's going to be weird because I'm also voting for them.
Oh,
And I think we're going to see a surprise here.
then let's see. I think Kate is currently not with us. She's currently clarifying the technical last points, so everybody's in there. We're going to go, ready to go. Because I think we're still missing one person. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the teams are not yet fully on their sides because we see one Monad player on the T side and 3 of them on the CT side.
And still 2 bots in there.
And I think
bots.
one Monad is even missing still.
I'm not sure. I'm losing a little bit overshoot. No, there are 5 monads in there. So monad seems complete.
Oh yeah, we just don't see him on the side, yeah.
I think we're complete on the server. Just the bots need to go and the people need to choose their side, and then we're good.
Yes, exactly.
Monad, by the way, will be start as CT.
Did they already have the knife?
No, I think that's just the technical stuff. So they join at least in starting off as CT. And then
That's what you
see
mean.
the
Okay.
knife round.
Yeah, okay, I see.
So Kate, we were discussing.
Yeah, you
bet on.
what?
We were just discussing on who we're gonna bet. So means what we think who's gonna win this round or
This round, this match.
This game, this match. So what's your who you're betting your money?
And we're not going to tell you on who we are betting simply because we
Exactly.
want you to be unbiased.
And are we actually
That
betting
excitement
something
in the
real?
voice.
Because René, the last time we had a bet, we both lost.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan. But no, come on, give me your impression, your feeling.
First beers on me for
Victory.
if I lose. So that you have something on the other side as well.
Oh, that is difficult.
Come on.
I love how Mark, as soon as I said beers on me, is like, those are the best bets, instantly. Of course.
I have a feeling that Monad will do it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. So it's 2 versus 1.
Yeah, we both actually
Well,
put our bets on Undefined because we don't know them.
well, René, during AGL I was wrong too. So maybe I'm wrong again.
Let's see. So,
Yeah. So
there
it's
is
officially live.
Oh, but wait. Most importantly, what we're betting all about.
Beer.
Beer. Okay.
Beer
we're
you,
good with
beer
that.
me. All right, we see the knife round. They're meeting each other now as well again, making sure they see each other. The general greeting, and then Monad starting strong and winning the knife round.
Nice.
Will they switch pick CT once again as they did the last time? It's a good question now.
Oh,
And they do.
we start CT.
CT worked out very, very well for them. But let's see if it's going to work out against Undefined for them as well. We also have another Monad supporter in the chat with Mark. So it's actually 2v2 now.
Oh, come on. I see what Mark is doing there. Beer me, beer you, beer us together. Come on, Mark. You can do the text with beer only. Beer, 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 beer. Beer, 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 beer. And here we are.
A silence.
Beer, and here we are. Yeah. But I forgot the text, so unfortunately I couldn't sing along. I'm sorry. And you forgot the punchline.
Actually, I was so disappointed nobody said anything.
Because I sang it before, but we have the first pistol round as well. And we see Monad starting off strong again on their
Whoa.
CT side. And even getting that shot down.
Oh.
A-long.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, he died, but he was like, I'm gonna take one person with me if I do. We see a lot of see a lot of beer jokes in chat. So René,
Yeah.
when's your beard gonna come back?
Beer we are. And no, my beer is not coming back.
It's funny.
Have no fear, beer is here.
I actually wanted to find the beer sticker, but there's no.
Have no
we
fear,
actually-
beer is here.
We actually had the closest thing to a B rush, but it actually got stopped once again right in their path by Monad Esport.
It seems like they're really just knowing it.
Yeah, they're just very good about it. Let's see, an early 2-0 victory, but not victory, but lead. So let's see if they can keep that pressure up, or if it's just the initial scare of that team. Because at the end of the day, anything can be decided here.
Oh, nice shot! A shot from Gaijin.
Yeah, Gaijin definitely getting, I think, the most kills in his team so far. With, well, 2, but still. So let's see. Maybe they can step up their game a bit more.
Well, he's at the same level as Ramsey. He died three times. No, not even.
I mean, that's the internal battle right now.
Okay, that's interesting. Now we got another fact. Wait, I'm just getting off to that. Beer helping ugly people having since 1862.
I'm glad for the beep. Because for a moment I was like, René, stop. Remember where you are.
I just want to get you really nervous.
But this time we have Undefined with the opening kill. And getting the favor returned straight away. They're having a good shot now, actually being on A side and taking A for themselves. Interesting trade in mid. Still giving them the upper hand for now. And this might actually be the first round that they win.
Woof.
Unless the last player from Monad has anything to say about it.
Okay, they planted for long.
And they're both there as well, just waiting. And he's expecting someone to be here. And he's sticking it, an interesting strategy,
Nice.
but couldn't get it done.
Was a
against him.
good try. So we got another question again. Is there any prize pool? Yes, the first winning team is getting peripherals, gaming peripherals. More details to be announced tomorrow, but there is a lot of them.
You also see Monad very distributed. Same as Undefined, so let's see for whom the strategy will pay off better. Very nice triple kill here. Let's see, I love how they're still on their positions waiting to have a confirmation on which side they actually are before they're going to any side. You can really see the team play here, and also the mutual trust that one person can get the job done. Yeah, once again we have an amazing picture here for Old Spice. Seems to be very shocked at the current scoreboard, but let's see. Nice flash, followed by that very good headshot. You can see, and they might even be trying to get them from behind. Now, of course, they're in a sandwich, and that's not going to work out too well. That sandwich is not going to be tasty for them. But one person managed to get out. Old Spice with the off. But getting stopped as well. Are you guys still awake?
Yes, actually we are. I was really just focusing on the matches.
Okay, then I'll just continue talking. I don't know.
You will do anyway, so we can't stop you.
That's true. There's a lot of bad jokes among it, but yeah. Also, we have a lot of chickens usually on maps in CSGO. Nice reactions from that from Mixos right here.
Mixos.
Stopping me in my bad joke, but not
Please.
stopping me forever. As you know, there's a lot of chickens on maps in CSGO, and we have KFC and Joy here. I have the feeling that there's a connection. It's just a faint
But he's on the wrong map for any chicks.
Maybe that's why that explains the score. He's looking for that power-up chicken.
Seems so.
So far, Monad once again, this time in a very aggressive mid-push that really worked out for one player here. Once again, putting them in the corner between two people. And what we can, I guess, definitely see here is the 1v1s against Monad is something that might not be that easy to take. But what's also interesting, this is the last match, maybe the last match for whoever wins this round. So that since the streaming VOD is still open, maybe someone's going to do their research on whatever team they have to face off against tomorrow. Taking a look again at those matches. For now, Undefined trying to hold the angles to try and stop them from that mid push, but it doesn't change a thing for Monad Esport right now. They are on fire, as it seems, and really want to make sure we are the first slot in this winner bracket finale. There's still a lot of ways to go, so it's not over yet. I love how they have two cats on their team as well, as we can see here. This one seeming a bit more chunky, but it works nonetheless. And with all the names on the CT side, I think that team is more of a Monade in this round than Monad, but okay. We have the early shotgun kill. I guess the shotgun worked out this round. It worked out better than I expected, even. Well, oh wait, that was on a teammate. Shit.
Nice.
Okay, Jan's superpower in chat is apparently that he makes beer disappear. I'm just fixing the bad joke that obviously wrote itself here.
No, 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 please don't.
Yes, yes. It has to happen.
That is hard, kind of.
Well,
Okay, and by the way, we got a feedback from the loser bracket game.
ooh,
From the second loser bracket game, Accenture Norway versus the Bleeding Unicorns. It
okay.
is 16 versus 6, and the winner is Accenture Norway. So they beaten off their asses finally.
Very interesting. Let's see if they can stay in this tournament one more time. But also what we saw here, quickly in this match, was the first ever auto sniper we saw.
Oh,
So Monad really taking no chances at all, pulling out the auto sniper. And now once again, a bit of a, let's say, money advantage, of course, on Monad's side with all those victories. You can really see that Undefined really has to save up their money in order to get some good weapons next round. At least they would have to probably save it in the next round in order to be able to then get that. But nonetheless, I think a clear tendency is being made, and maybe our guess was a bit too bold. Not to say too much. Very well played once again by Monad Esport. I think they don't even have to switch any. They don't even have to buy weapons. They just keep them from the previous round. They don't need them at all. Because usually that's the amount of money you get when you pick up buys in each round. Every team that's still yet to play a match, take notes. I haven't seen a Bison on stream yet and want to see one. It's the secret weapon.
maybe you can just find someone, maybe from the Accenture Norway team, who
Well,
will grant you a wish.
I've heard that there was a round against Accenture Norway from the Bleeding Unicorns where the entire team of Bleeding Unicorns had Bisons and they won that round.
Whoa!
That speaks volumes, I think.
Absolutely.
That strategy works and it's gonna surprise people.
Well,
Because everybody knows the AWP,
highest
everybody
fire
knows
rate,
the
so-
AK. Yeah, everybody knows an AWP, everybody knows an AK. The Bison rates really matter. And we see Undefined going all out with 2 AWPs.
They're just waiting on long. Watch at
Yeah.
doors. So they're just gathering up, waiting.
That was a bad place to wait. I think they're trying to use those AWPs to the
Looks
biggest
like
advantage
they're
that they
moving.
have.
Yeah, it looks like they were just waiting for 40 seconds left, and now they're moving.
Maybe
But
they
it-
tried the Jurassic Park strategy.
The Jurassic Park strategy.
Yes, Monad's vision is based on movement, so we don't move, they don't see us.
That was awful.
I know. Thank you very much.
But we need to say their aiming is actually on point.
Very
So
much
Monad's
so.
aiming.
That's basically the thing, you have to surprise them or pretty much you're done for. There's enough times that have been spent in the aim trainer here, I think.
I can teleport a gummy to my tummy. Okay, I see the flat jokes are slowly getting over to the chat as well.
Yeah.
Felix, what did you do? You
What
started
did I
off
do?
on fire.
What did I start off?
You started off on fire.
What? I don't know. I
You
completely
started
missed
off
it.
a fire. In the chat, they're starting with flat jokes now as
Oh,
well.
now I get it. I get it. I was so focused on making up another joke, so yeah. They can't find him right now.
Ah, that was. Oof.
We already have the last round of the first half.
And we see the P90.
P90. I was close enough to a Bison, but you had a chance for doing something good, but you did. Now they're really trying to hold down mid, where Monad usually goes up to. And even getting a nade kill on the KFC Enjoyer, I think that's something he didn't enjoy.
Well, that was a something. We're just going
Once
through.
again, I don't know, all those, let's say, exciting matches that are a bit back and forth are not happening on our stream, it seems.
It seems so, yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, nonetheless, very exciting to see how this tournament is going to continue then now with, I think, 2 teams that might clash in the next round that really have, well, have shown dominance over the other teams so far. We see that even the side switch doesn't give an advantage for our
Whoa.
friends. What?
I was just on Mixos. He was getting actually a quite nice shot.
Ooh.
So of course, by the way, for the stream, so we're connected as well, all simultaneously as well, next to the stream, and we were checking other people's as well. So
Yep.
yeah, I was just on Mixos, and it was a pretty nice shot on a long.
Very nice. But this might actually be the last round for this matchup as well. So let's see how this is gonna go.
So it seems, oh, that was a nice opener. So they took the first one on long. Now second one on long. Nice. And
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say we know who the winner of
Oh.
this matchup is going to be.
And they have the last one from Monad on short. And they're killing each other. What the?
And with that,
Nice.
that's a very clear victory once again. And with that, we have our first person in the finals, it seems.
Nice.
Yes. Who do we have in our bracket overview at the moment?
Well, since the bracket doesn't have that matchup yet, we still see Cyber Defense is waiting for their opponent, which will now be undefined. I think for that we should, or is it? Or am
No,
I
it
no,
will not be.
it will be
either.
whoever is losing in Hippo Gang or
Exactly.
number 6. I knew that at some point the numbers switch up. And Accenture Norway will actually have to face undefined in the upcoming match. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Sounds good.
Sounds very good.
So, this means the next match we're gonna watch is match 10. So
Yep, Cyber Defense.
against either the Hippos or the longest name ever.
Yeah.
We just keep it with that, the longest name ever in CSGO
Well, I'm trying to
history.
say it sometimes simply because I think it is at least something they made the effort of writing all that in the chat in this form that we had. So yeah, they deserve that name to be mentioned every now and then. And here we also see the upcoming matches.
Seriously, every time I'm reading this name, I'm having this I send it to you. This big mag rap. Can I have a number 6 like my shoes? Something like that. I have always in my head this voice. And next to it, there's this fat guy sitting on the back seat. Take a number 6. Another number 6 in large. Number 9. Sorry, I'm not getting that out of my head. I'm so sorry.
And you won't for 2 weeks after this. You know that. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
But I think we're closing in on the last match that will be seen today. So for those of you who are supporting Monad in chat, we won't see them today anymore.
No.
Will be
But
tomorrow.
will be tomorrow.
So take care that you tune in tomorrow. It also means our next match. Who's getting excited? By the way, our bet. We need to talk about our bet.
Was I right?
You were right. Basically, myself and Felix were wrong.
So I get a beer from the both of you?
I thought we're not talking about one beer. I thought we're talking about
A whole beer crate. Amazing. Lovely.
a crate.
Yay!
But we're helping you to drink them. No issue.
Amazing. I mean, if I come down to you guys to build my PC, yay, I think. Then
Yeah,
we
it
have plenty of time.
sounds like a plan.
But
Mhm,
then René, you're actually gonna have to grow a longer beard because then you can be Jesus Christus. So
No,
Jesus.
he is a Viking.
Wait! I got another one. Jesus.
Jesus Christ, what's that?
Okay, now
And I'm
we're done
focusing
with
on the
match
Christ part because I'm crying because I see that cheese ad.
Okay, now we're really done. Sorry. Okay.
But I think then
yeah.
we should go for until that one is until the next match is over. I think it's time for once again a break. I think it's definitely also time for a break for Undefined to recover from what they've just been through.
Absolutely. Just give them a couple of minutes and
Exactly.
then we're back in. Or we're back in. Probably need a little bit
5
more time.
minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah,
5 minutes.
5 minutes break.
Then
Yep.
we're going for 5-minute break. See you there,
Alright.
Yep.
folks.
See you
Stay
then.
See you
tuned.
there. Bye.
All right, folks, we're back again.
Yes.
Some quick news and updates. So unfortunately, our match 8 is not finished yet. Actually, it just began. So, and our upcoming match, as you see, it would be the loser of match 8 versus what was it again? I need to check on the channel
Cyber
You
again.
mean
Defense.
Accenture Norway?
Yeah,
No, it would
against
be-
Cyber Defense, it would be actually. So,
Yes.
and as this has not happened yet, so we would actually need to wait probably something like 45 minutes, which is not in our intention. We're probably going to shift games. That means we're going to see next Undefined versus Accenture Norway. So please give us, I would say, rather something like 4 to 5 minutes. So we're preparing the other game, pulling the people on the right server, getting them in the right mood, cheer them up. Maybe we get a little bit of love in the chat also for these two teams. And maybe, Kate, the question is,
Yes.
do you have another little secrets about our two new upcoming teams? Something you haven't shared yet.
Another? Maybe I can look into the crystal ball.
The crystal ball is his.
Give me
Well,
your
it's still
crystal
not a ball, but yes. No, it's mine.
Jesus.
Actually, guys,
It's the cheese of truth.
I don't know if you have noticed, but it's not actually a full Accenture team versus another full Accenture team. By
Very
coincidence.
It is?
It is, because Undefined is a full Russian Accenture team. And
Exactly, you're
Norway
right.
is, yes.
So actually, we have our
Yes,
long-awaited second
Accenture
friendly
match.
match. It's
And we have
Russia
to watch
against Norway.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
official, unofficial one.
our dearest Swedish colleagues. The Russians were a bit faster. But do I have some details? No. I think both are very much warm now and ready to play. But keep in mind, so undefined, the ranks are MGE, so Master Guardian Elite, and yeah, the team of Norway is round face at level 10, 5, mixed around that. So it's going to be a very interesting match, and I'm curious to see how undefined will play against them.
By the
Yeah.
way, I'm just getting the update. We're just changing the map, so Mirage is on our server. The people are ready to join, so we're just waiting to get the teams on. And yeah, basically, I'm pretty much excited to see now this internal match. Actually,
Yes.
it's kind of curious. I actually like.
Yeah,
Uh,
like too.
All right, but I think until we're ready, either now we're boring you now with some sloppy stories and with some flat jokes, from Joe here, the next 5 minutes, or we just do a quick bio break. So up to you. I would say we're just asking the chat if they still want to listen to us, or if they just want to take the time, getting some new chips, getting some new snacks, getting some new beer. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed because this is actually my work time. That means I'm not allowed to drink beer. And of course, I'm not drinking beer.
René.
Of course. Here. That's my stuff. So I'm a
label
bit,
printed out that's
jealous.
still in the printer.
I'm a bit jealous. So yeah, what we're gonna do? Actually, I have a lot of stories, but still, I would rather go for Flat Joke Joe to hear something new from him.
Flat Joe.
I
Joke
introduced him
Joe.
like that.
A little bit tired.
Well, the
Hey,
point
look.
is, you know,
I think the preparation is over.
you know, with bad jokes,
Oh.
it's the same as like a good form of art. You can't force it. It just has to happen.
It
It has
just
to come. And you know, greatness takes a bit of time.
It's
So-
the inspiration inside.
Yeah.
The feeling.
Yeah.
All about the feeling.
okay.
It's the
That
very thing.
was just cheesy. Oh wait.
Exactly. And see, there the joke wrote itself. Sometimes all it needs is a little inspiration.
Okay, I got
But-
it.
Wait, René.
To make a Gouda joke.
Hey.
That's how you know it.
By the way, I just want to say that was now the quickest team. Actually, within 30 seconds, both teams were joining the server. We had a full lobby right now. Okay,
Wow.
forget about
And
it.
you spoke too soon.
Two people were just leaving.
They're like, we
was-
can't have this here.
It was too nice. Okay, it was too nice to have it like that.
There was still one person missing. Because we still see it in the background.
Okay, but I think we can switch over to the gameplay actually. So we see a little bit of more action in here. They're still shuffling through, means getting the right side, and then we're good to go. And I think, yes, so
I mean, of course
No,
we're
we're
good to
still-
go. Your name is like literally equivalent to the German word of run, so of course we're good to go.
what?
René, to rennen.
Wow, what? No, no.
So we're
no,
good to go,
I'm
of
not
course.
allowing that. No, no.
Yes,
that's
you
a
just
bit-
did.
No,
It's
no,
over. It's out
no, no, no. I'm not allowing that.
It's over. It's already out there.
No, no. Not feeling that. Sorry. By the way, we got 5 versus 5 again, and there is no bot. I jinxed it. Let's see how long it stays.
Nah, you didn't
You
just
have
yet.
it today. You really, really have it today.
But wait. They have switched teams. So it means Norway is on T side. Full stack team. Undefined is on CT side. Full stack team. It looks good. I mean, what possibly could happen? It could be just like in our friendship match that the server is crashing, but hey. I can just keep going like that.
Okay, what else can happen? So our servers can't just be deleted. They're just going to be gone forever. All of our internet connections simultaneously will just stop, you know?
You're really kind of negative.
And I'm just trying to go on that train of what can go wrong.
What possibly could go wrong? I mean,
Exactly. I mean, close to 4 hours of stream with me, I think, you know, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Or right, depending on how much you like those jokes. But it can't go right for you because you're in the middle of the camera.
Okay, now it's getting weird.
What?
What?
That was like a 7-layer joke.
I'm not.
Just started off
I'm not
somewhere
sure
else, and
getting through all the layers, and I'm not sure if I want to.
well, then you have to go to the kitchen and get an onion. Then you'll see the layers.
Wow.
In the wise words of Shrek.
Again, and I'm literally putting on my cheese hat again.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got the information. In 2 minutes, we're going to start.
Nice. I mean, if you
Because I have my crystal ball ready as well.
Is it in the cheese?
It is in the cheese. The cheese has spoken.
Oh no, it's the cheese of truth.
But it's getting late, it seems. Yeah, the chat has only 40 people still in there, unfortunately. And my homie Slave
Oh no.
is in.
Hello, Slave.
Liebe geht raus.
Oh no. There's another one of him.
And we're in the knife round.
Let's see.
Oh, we got
I
an
mean, the
advantage.
CT side of those maps, those maps definitely looks like René's carpet. So let's see if they can do it.
Wow. Norway is dominating, I would say.
Yeah, it's the knife round, but let's see. I love how every single team that we've seen on stream has immediately chosen CT side. Every single one of them.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
Kova, yes, we're delayed. We're 2 minutes delayed. So we're just quite some question. Oh, I see. I'm mixing up the chats. Anyway, we're 2 minutes delayed, of course. Just to keep that clarified to the actual gameplay. So means we're seeing everything 2 minutes delayed. And also the end is revealed 2 minutes earlier to the participants.
Yep, so no spoilers in chat, please. Like,
So that means
spoiler
if
warning.
you're winning, yeah, exactly. We have 2 rules actually. The first rule is, if you're winning, shut your mouth until the game is over in the stream. And
And
secondly,
the second one is, don't tell René that it's over.
no, the second thing is, don't shut down the server 2 minutes after or before these 2 minutes are over, because we're not seeing the end. We had that in a former game.
Yes. Well, not in this one, but in I think last week it was.
Yes, I think last week.
It wasn't here in this tournament so far. We're seeing the pistol round currently.
No, this looks good.
That looks very even so far.
Oh, yes.
Norway getting a lot of shots on the enemy, but not getting the kills so far.
Well, the wizard needs to summon now some...
Well, a wizard is never late. He only arrives exactly when he's supposed to be there, and he will.
You cannot... No, you shall not pass!
No, you shall not plant. But
You
they
shall
just
not
did,
plant.
so that's the
That's
issue.
over. That's gone.
Let's hope it's not you shall not retake, but let's see. I mean, looking at the picture of Old Spice, he definitely looks like he just saw a wizard, but okay. Oh no, we have the epic face-off, as I just realized, with Old Spice and December on the Accenture Norway team. I wouldn't want to see a staring contest between those two.
Why?
Well, they already one's looking down, the other's looking up. It's perfect. We see actually Undefined staying behind, making sure to be slow, and getting also the first kills here.
And it seems Kate is not talking to us anymore.
I am.
Yeah,
I
she
am,
stopped
guys.
talking to us like
Well,
2
I
hours
let
ago.
you guys talk, right?
The chat wants to hear and see you.
I know. I'm here.
We're just adding like a personal like PNG image of Kate just right now on the screen. There you go. Kate.
Kate is with you. Don't forget about her. She's still with you.
Yes, I'm still here.
So where are the Kate Sims?
Yes. There is no sim train
Well, let's
for
hope
me.
they haven't been eradicated yet. So.
That's a bit harsh. Eradication.
I know, but no, I knew no other word that ended or had Kate in it.
Have you seen how rapid up is going through?
I think he heard me when I said
Holy
eradicate.
shit. That was an eradication, my friend.
Exactly. And with that, it's tied up again. Maybe we're gonna get a closer match. So far, it seems very even from the skill, but of course, what can we say very much about 2 rounds? So
I just
still
want to
a long
say,
way
so
to
it's
go.
just the 3rd round. There is
I'm
basically
trying to hype it
everything
up,
open.
okay? Don't ruin the hype.
By the way, now we're having even opponents. Who's betting what on whom?
Oh, that's a tough one now. Felix, what do you say?
I'm gonna go for our Accenture team, honestly. I believe.
For which one?
For our Accenture team.
It's
You know
both
that
Accenture
both
teams.
are Accenture.
We see in chat Monad
Haven't you
Esports.
listened
Well,
to me?
what?
Haven't you listened to me earlier?
No,
Hey.
I played the Uno reverse card of you guys not listening to me.
Yeah, we were ignoring you actually.
I know. I'm used to it by now.
Oh, he just messed
Can
that
we
up.
have 1 like on the stream bot for a sad Felix?
No.
Of course not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but that's
That
4
was unlucky.
4 players against 1. That's not going to be too good for them.
Oh,
Burn
bet?
to death.
what's your bet?
I think I go for the Norways.
Felix?
I already said it. I said it's Norway for me. But once again, when you accused me of not listening to you, you once again didn't listen. Wow.
Oh!
Was that
That
just
was an
a team kill?
accident.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was
And
unlucky.
gets punished right away by
Bad
Lysa.
line.
I think the Russian team is not mentally prepared or still there.
Yeah, I mean, they just went out of the previous match, so there's a good chance that this back-to-back might be a bit of an issue for them.
Yeah, but isn't also a bit already late for them? They're 2 hours ahead of us, right?
That
So-
could also very well be
Oh,
the case.
1 o'clock in the morning.
That's the spirit, huh?
That's true, and they're working tomorrow.
Ah, yep.
Yeah, so am I.
No, you're there and charging your hours, right?
What? I'm actually working. I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but I'm actually working.
That's what they say.
Mhm.
That's what they always say.
And that's what they do.
Okay, but let's put focus back on the game.
Yes.
Let's not talk about what I'm charging and what not.
I think I would say the Russians have a chance. So our Russian
You
team.
think? So you're putting the flag up for the Russian team?
Yes.
We maybe have a chance to earn our beer back now, you know.
I see that. I feel that.
But then it's like equal. And
Well,
then in the
no,
end,
then it's
everyone
even. Then
drinks some
nobody
beer.
gets a beer. That's the issue.
No, that's basically summing up. That means we have 4.
We're
4
literally
crates of
doing
beer.
beer you, beer me. Okay, I get it.
Yes, no, we do beer.
Yes. We see already a small lead for Accenture Norway. Let's see if they can keep building on that one.
And it seems but no. Just want to say that the Russian team wanted to do Necro and somebody messed up, but no, that's the one guy with a little bit of money.
Yep, and I mean, he can use it well, maybe to carry that round for his team. Who knows? Nice reactions here by Gaijin. I wouldn't have reacted like that. But that's also because I'm not a good player at CS, but that's another topic. The Norwegian team
Nice
trying to
retake.
rush them down, but
Now
didn't really
they
get
need to
them.
think what they're doing.
Yeah.
And first one down.
Yeah, one person had the right idea, the right call. Now maybe waiting for his teammate to come support
Second
him.
one
Nope.
down.
Doing it on his own.
And third one down. Sindri is a machine.
Yeah.
He's warmed up now.
Seems so.
Put some oil into the engine.
He wants that rematch with potentially the Hippos.
I think he really was disappointed when he was not kicking ass in the first match, and now he really fired up the engine.
Yeah, that's true, but his teammate December is still ahead of him, so
You're
and
right.
he's not the only one. Nice shot. We see also right now Undefined taking it a lot slower, trying not to rush down to any side and try to run straight into the arms of the Norway team. Let's see if that strategy works out. For now, for the previous rounds it hasn't, but there's still room. Maybe they just need to get adjusted to it.
They regroup on ramp. No action on action so far.
Hmm.
But what's with the last guy from Russia? He was just falling back. Now they're just idling around.
I think
on
they're just
action.
trying to wait a bit. The problem is they keep throwing nades, giving away the position that they're still here, so not faking a rotate.
Yeah, but they're running out of time. That's the main issue here, huh?
Yeah. So I think maybe they should have stopped the nade spam at some point and just tried to wait it out, giving the suggestion that they actually rotated, which they didn't then. But with that,
He was not focusing on one.
one person
but
with the
anyway, they
knife
were-
ready to come from behind.
What did I say? Last one was coming anyway from the back. Knife ready.
Might have taken a knife to the knee in that regard, but...
Aww. Oh, and we see another P90 with the Russian team. Ramsey.
Still no Bison, that's the sad part.
And we're gonna see another Rush B, it seems. No, not a rush, but slowly going.
It's a not really decided rush.
Yeah. Actually, they were just stopping and falling back. Yeah, I'm just seeing the question in the chat. Yes, actually, there are a couple of skill gaps between the teams, but unfortunately, one game was really decided with a golden round, so it was really 16 versus 15. That was a close one. Unfortunately, we hadn't streamed it because it was in parallel. That's really unlucky. But let's say, at the end, when we're coming to the semi-finals and the finals, there won't be that much of a skill gap.
That's
I think the good skill is gonna be actually I would like also to point out here for the Monad team, we said it earlier that we're investigating it, so also from your side, please keep the cheating discussion out of this one again. We're taking a look on it. But for now, let's have some fun with this game.
+1 at that point of time.
Exactly.
That was neat.
Yeah, very nice. Just waiting there. But I mean, anyways, if you have an op in that window, you anyways have a good spot to start on.
If you got a good starting spot, that's definitely something.
I mean, it was proven last week fairly often enough, so...
And now, Old Space is coming. Catching up with the team. Let's see if he can change things. But nope, there is December coming from the back as well. Seems Kate and Felix are just falling asleep.
Well, I've not fallen asleep. I've just talked all the time that my throat hurts. Literally.
Oh,
Because I had to carry you
boy.
guys being silent for like 2 matches. And I think this match for so far, it's rather obvious, I dare say, who's currently having the upper hand. So let's see if maybe Undefined can switch up the tactics a bit to try and come back from this one. We're always teasing a comeback, but so far it never happened. Or if otherwise, this might potentially be their last match. Because once again, we're in the losers bracket right now, so whoever loses this match is out.
So that would be our third team at the end. Shut down and left the tournament.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we're still only a third of the match in, so still a lot can happen.
Well, they're winners and they're losers.
Yep, and I think that's always that's what everybody signed up for, that it can be over rather quickly, but Undefined held their own quite well for a long time, so
Absolutely.
until this match, I think they're really good. This, I see the question in chat, if it's the final, this is the first, let's say the final match that we're seeing today.
But-
Tomorrow we'll have the semifinals and the finals, so the tournament is by far not over. But as you can see, it's already late. We've already been streaming for 4 hours, so
What a shot.
we wanted to split it up a bit.
So just to give you an overview, basically this is the loser bracket, first game, round 2. So we still have the semi-finals and the finals in front of us, which are in total 1, 2, 3, and 4 games, which we're gonna stream tomorrow.
And if
Same
the
place.
final is, if the winner of the winner bracket at this point loses in the final, we might even have a 5th one.
Exactly.
So we still have a lot in store for you tomorrow. Yeah, but as you mentioned before, Flysaw are really trying to show dominance here as well. Trying to show we're coming back for tomorrow. Maybe sending even a clear message to whoever they're going to face then tomorrow.
If we're looking at the bracket, then I think if Norway is going to win, that means either they're going for Monads Esports, which I don't believe, to be honest. No, I'm lying. Actually, it needs to be either the Happy Hippo gang or the Can I Have a Number 6 with whatsoever long name, blah blah blah. Sorry, I
I
can't
don't,
remember
I
it
don't
really.
think so.
What? No.
It's
Yeah,
Cyber
what
Def. We have to check the bracket then later on.
We
and see.
need to check. Oh, you're right. Actually, it
We
is
could-
either Cyber Defense or the loser of the game I just said. You're right.
Yep, I was thinking the same right now.
Sorry. It's hard to get through that bracket while watching the game. I'm sorry.
Then
I'm
let's
focusing
focus
on
on
one.
the game, huh?
Yes.
Let's focus on the game.
I mean, it's currently 11 versus 1 for Accenture Norway, so I
Looks
think
like
a
we
clear
got.
tendency is gonna happen.
Looks like we got 4 crates of beer, and we need to do a lot of stuff.
I mean, regardless of who would win and who would lose, I feel we would still have way too much beer. But let's see.
Wait.
The undefined
Too
team.
much beer.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
On that
So
sentence.
basically, the undefined team right now, going back to the game, very split up in this very round.
Mm,
Ooh,
Didn't
nice
really
shot
pay off
forward.
until they initially for them, but maybe those two can regroup and make something work for their team. They don't have the bomb though. Seeing them trying to take care careful, but nobody going for the bomb. Probably expecting someone to already watch
Oh.
it. Now they're going for it. Yeah,
that's going to be interesting.
yeah. So far it's 2v1, but maybe his teammate can capitalize by
Oh.
going into window.
Yeah,
If you look on
actually,
the top left.
I was just thinking
If he
about
can just keep him busy long enough. Oh, getting one
Yes.
shot.
that was nice. And now he's seen the window, and the other one was not approaching. That
But
was
he
his
got the
chance.
bomb. He got the bomb.
Yeah, but he
from
was
them.
actually his chance while he was distracted. Now he faces off, and yeah.
Yeah, he got the bomb, but went for the hopeful kill. Didn't manage to get it.
Actually, he should have gone just for the retake. That would be the.
Yep. Just take the bomb and get out of there in that moment.
Either that or the retake while he was distracted by the window guy.
Yep, but since there was a smoke in between, I'm not sure if you really noticed. And depending on the communication in that team, you're not sure if you got the call. No? Trying to go for 3 people down
Oh.
A ramp, which didn't
He
work
got a
out for
granite
them.
kill.
Very nice nade. Now it's up to Mr. Ramsey. Probably not as good of a cook as he might be in CS.
I knew that this one
Yeah, that was
came
that
at
was-
any point of this evening.
that one served itself on a plate. Yeah. It really
Oh, come
did.
on.
What? I just gotta keep going. This one was too easy. It just presented itself so nicely. I had to do it.
It was pretty easily done like a dish, right?
Yeah, but if you look at a star restaurant, multiple star restaurant, maybe with not as much as much things to enjoy about that joke. Because usually the plates are rather empty, but that didn't really work that well.
And here we go for
Another shotgun kill.
shotgun kill and a P90 kill.
The unexpected weapons being in their favor. Maybe that's how they're gonna turn the tides here. Who knows? Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'm still writing the maybe.
Nah, they're going.
Going A ramp, but one person already expecting them. And of course giving them the time for the other team to regroup.
How good they hold it.
I think
How
that
good
the
the
main point
defense
is for that third player from Accenture Norway to also come back to support them.
They just always ignore the guy in sandwich. All the time.
I mean, he's just sitting there like, I'm ready to wait here. Look at this.
No, it was a 1 versus 1.
Yeah, but he distracted them long enough to kill him. And with that, only 2 more rounds to win for the Norway team for them to stay alive in this tournament.
I think they really took that personally with the beating off their ass in the first round. Seriously.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're hungry. Hungry for a
But they're from
comeback.
Norway. How could they be hungry?
Huh?
By whom they have been beaten out for the Norway guys in the first round.
But I still don't get that one. Like, how could they be hungry if they're from Norway?
Wow, that was
Hungary
too
being
fast.
a different country. I have to explain the joke.
Wow.
It's not funny.
No, it's not funny if you need to explain. By the way, we're in the final round, and the Happy Hippo gang basically bashed out the Norway folks. So is there a
The
possibility to get?
The Happy Hippo gang bashed out the Norway folks. Yeah, in
Yeah.
first round. And
So that
now in
means-
Yeah.
second round?
If the number 6 is beating out the Happy Hippo gang, and the Happy Hippo gang is beating out Cyber Defense, we're gonna see a rematch between Norway and Happy Hippo.
Or
Yes.
otherwise, potentially in the overall final.
Or
That's also the way where we can see it.
final.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of options for that to come back. And I think it's safe to say that if they play their cards right, this round will be over very soon, and then we have the next person, the next team that will unfortunately have to leave this tournament. Trying to hide in smoke, trying to stay alive, but, well, even playing the time won't help them. And with that, it's decided. Central Norway stays in the game one more time.
Congratulations! And
Yeah.
unfortunately
very much
to say,
congratulations.
our Russian team needs to leave because there's always a winner and a loser. But
Yep.
thank you for participating, and thank you for really doing such a strong game. I still would keep it strong, even though it's 16 to 1. I would keep it as strong because they really fight it. We've seen some good rounds here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. If we probably we need 1 or 2 minutes more to see the bracket until it's updated on the
Yep.
last. Oh, here we go again. So yeah, Monad is still waiting. That we're gonna have probably tomorrow. The Happy Hippos are currently fighting against the Can I Have a Number 6 with a large Coke? I think that's still ongoing, right? Yes, no, maybe.
I think that is still ongoing for now.
Yes, that was the one which had a delay, which means our game against the Cyber Defense is of course delayed as well, and Undefined against Accenture Norway is decided. Norway is in losers round 3, and we're gonna see that tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations. And
Congratulations.
Congratulations to
I
everybody
think
today.
a big thanks and hi to and good night to our Russian colleagues. It was
Yeah.
great to have you here. Great that we know about you now, and hope that we see you a bit more often. Would be cool.
Yeah, let's hope so.
What are you pulling out now?
Actually-
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Actually, that is quite important. So, I think we don't have any games for today anymore. We're having just. Are we? No, we're not having any games left for today, right? Just thinking through.
No planned
Oh.
ones.
No planned ones. That means we're actually ahead of time, which is good. And we're having at least 1, 2, 3, 4 games tomorrow, probably in parallel. We're not streaming everything, but we're having 4 games tomorrow as well. To decide the final tournament winner and also who's getting the nice gaming peripherals, which probably Kate is giving you an overview tomorrow once again, just to and maybe with a little bit more of detail what actually we're going to give away. And of course, you're getting to see tomorrow as well. Wait, need to check. Kate, as well tomorrow again, hosting you, as well as Felix is going to host you tomorrow and giving you the flat jokes again, which we're all loving and enjoying, of course. Not to really not mention that.
Yep.
Felix, warm up your crystal ball.
Well, since I'm probably not going to go to sleep right now, I'm anyways going to play on that crystal controller. So let's go. So it's anyways going to happen. And match 10, since I see it a lot in the chat, it will still happen, but it's not planned to be streamed. But it will still happen so that tomorrow we start off with a semifinal. So you guys still will play.
Absolutely. All right. And I think that is quite important. So I need to thank also our partners here. So Good Games is actually doing all this production support. Means we're not bothered with doing the streaming itself. So it means I'm not doing to type all this shit and stuff and whatsoever. So we're having actually Kova in here with us, and which is helping us and serving us all the time right now. And
You're dissolving into your background. Or in
Sorry?
some way. Your face is dissolving into something, I guess.
Yeah. Seems so. Somehow I'm dissolving. I don't know why. Basically, what I just wanted to show as well. So now I'm back again.
Oh no, I liked you better before.
Well, thank you. Most importantly, as I said, Kova is serving here as from Good Games, and Good Games was sending us a thank you gift as well. So I just want to show that. So thank you, Good Games, for helping us making that happen, and thank you for supporting us here. Giving us the chance to really set up this whole CS tournament, and also working with us together in the AGL 2.0.
And have worked with us on AGL 1. Which got us where we won the award as well. So also big thanks to Good Games on this point for all their help.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Then I would say we're done for the day. Good luck for all the teams which are not now playing. I think it's just two
It's just
teams,
two
so
teams.
one game still open.
All the teams, every one of
All
them,
the
those
teams,
two.
all of them. So, okay, thank you for participating. We see you guys tomorrow. And of course, everybody else, just tune in and stay tuned. Thank you, folks.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Behind redemption, honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
In the dark we fight, you take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay.